Greetings, everyone. Azaron here, and I am with the party that actually I played Azaron with. Well, some of them anyway. There are two new players here that we don't have players. We're gonna need to make sure we do not bump the screen. I am not playing Azaron in this campaign. I am playing his daughter. But I am still not as great. And I guess I'll let the DM go. And if you hear that fan, sorry, we needed the air.
Alrighty, so is everyone ready for tonight's magical adventure?
Yeah, fuck it.
That's why we're here. Let's roll.
I think he's ready. He's just trying to check the screen.
Oh, it ain't gonna work. I already tried, unless you managed to get it working.
It's working good on my phone. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with y'all.
Oh, I tried typing in the password and it didn't work. Anyways, alright, so Maori receives a letter. Are you on the road or are you at a residence?
I am at my residence currently.
You receive a letter at your residence that is nice and pristine. It is sitting on your dining room table.
Yeah, that sounds about like what I've had.
And in it, you see a strange symbol of a sickle pressed into the red wax.
Oh God, do I know this?
You all receive this same letter at your residence. You open it up. And it reads, excuse me for a moment, I'm trying to pull it up. I should have done that. Alright, and it reads, to the adventurer who receives this letter, do you want fame, a laughable amount of gold and coin, or your name in the history books? If so, then meet me in Nicholas City, one of the kingdoms of Aurora, at the Rusty Nail Inn, and go to the bartender.
I think we can hear everybody over it.
And go to the barkeeper and say that you received the letter, and he will direct you to your next step. Signed, sincerely, an interested patron.
Testing.
So, I would like for everyone to roll a d20 to see how your adventure goes.
Hold on, I missed all of that. I'm trying to make sure my stream is good. And I got a comment. Let me see what that said.
Just two players.
Just two players?
No,
there's a total of 4 players.
I got a 17.
Yeah, sounds good.
Alright, we're going to go from
I
left
guess
to
you
right.
can do chat for me, please,
Yeah.
since you are a moderator.
Yeah. That's okay. Yeah, I am.
So, you,
Sorry, I need to roll this
what's your
one.
name?
You ready?
So, Duretti and Guillemot meet on the boat to head to Aurora. Describe yourself, Duretti.
I got him.
I'm a goblin.
It's just a regular boat. Go ahead.
I gotta get the page back out. How much detail do you want in this?
Just light. Keep it light.
Detail?
Like
Yeah, let's
what your appearance is, what's your height,
Oh,
What,
I'm not a
what,
moderator,
What?
right?
How do you sound?
oh God.
I don't know.
Alright.
I have to set that up now.
Find my paper.
When we get everything set up properly next time, you should be able to see more stuff, at least the board and everything.
Alright.
Okay.
I am a 3'4" old-ish goblin named Reddy, obviously. Little beady eyes, always looking around and checking out people.
And Golem, describe yourself.
I stand about 8'2", roughly 312 pounds, only about 100 years old, so relatively. Just ain't been long becoming an adult. Locks it on. Louder. Sorry. Stand at 8'2", 312, 100 years, so a little over, just barely. Rough human years, been probably around 21 as I locks it on. So.
Alright. So, with y'all's combined roll and y'all's happen chance to meet upon the boat, y'all arrive fairly safety with minor rough seas. The boat shook around a little bit. Maybe one of y'all got seasick a little bit, but overall y'all arrived safe and sound to the port and to Nicholas City. And the city is in a swamp. It is
Is that it? One I'm thinking of? That I made?
no,
Damn.
the collision fucked it all up.
Damn.
Anyways, so y'all arrive safely in this city that is located relatively in the middle of a swamp. It has a during the day, it is consistently evening. It appears consistently evening during the day. All the street lamps are dimly lit for those who have non-dark vision. You come up to this inn that looks rough, like old Western style rough. Swinging hinge doors.
So we're talking about a saloon here.
Essentially, yes. And it has, and as y'all walk in through these doors, y'all is still dimly lit with only the minimum amount of candlelight for those who do not have dark vision to be able to see. There is a bar to the far left side of the room and stairs that lead up to the second floor with damaged railing. That both screams of pleasure and pain can be heard from coming upstairs.
How tall is the ceiling?
You can fit comfortably inside it. You have to squeeze through the door, but you can fit comfortably inside it. Once you pass the door.
Do I get smacked in the face by the swinging door since I'm only 3'4"?
Did you enter before the lights done or after the lights done?
They're probably broken after you go through them, so I'm gonna go after you. You go first.
So,
Do I need to roll to see if I break the doors?
roll a strength check.
I shouldn't. I mean, I don't have
Just a regular strength check. Nothing.
That ass bit thick.
a 6.
If you want, I have a thing here.
You get stuck about halfway through the door, and the walls kind of crack a little bit from your size just trying to fit through.
So I'm
But
not.
you do make it
Okay.
through.
I was about to say, do I see anything I can pull myself through with my trunk?
And so with that,
Hit the wall with mortar.
when you come through the doors, they kind of swing halfway closed, so you do not get smacked in the face.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty. Our next player. Oh wait, my apologies. Hold on. Okay, and as you enter into this building, you can see. Wait. You can also see someone mopping up a dark red puddle with the mop head stained red, as if they have been doing it for years.
Can I smell it? See if it smells like blood.
You may.
So this would be an investigation check, correct?
Perception first. Well, actually, yes, investigation.
I get advantage on that when it considering it contains smells. So 12, 13.
You do smell a sort of rust and metallic iron to it. Is there anything you would like to do?
After watching him smell the puddle, I want to go order a drink.
All right. One other thing, and as you enter into the building, you can feel
That way you can see everybody
goosebumps
rolling.
come over your skin, and the hairs on the back of your neck stand on end. You can definitely tell you are in a dangerous area. I mean, even in the city itself, there is an ever-present sphere of danger, or ever-presence of danger. The barkeep is a medium dark elf with short, pale, yellow hair and pale lilac eyes and obsidian skin.
One mug, please.
You see him there just saying, who said that?
Damn bar's too high. I get on one of the. There's bar stools, right? I have to get on
Yes.
stand on top of one of
Yes.
those so he can see me.
Yes, make a acrobatics.
Oh god. 14.
Hit that lap button.
You make it up onto the bar stool.
I received your invitation.
Alright, so now he takes you. He says, follow me. And he takes you to a small, well not small, but a decent size table off in the
Oh, he
corner.
clicked off.
And he says, sit
He
here.
didn't like your chair.
When the rest of the members arrive, I will be back.
He isn't responding anymore.
And he goes back to the bar.
I'm gonna walk up to the bar and use my trunk and just kind of knock on the counter.
As you see him just now walking back from escorting the goblin to the table, he looks up at you and says, he looks over at the door, looks back up at you. You broke my door.
Apologies, sir. I'm gonna use my trunk to reach into my robes and pull out my letter. I received this.
Okay. He does the same thing to you, escorting you to where your companion, or where your traveling companion is.
It's the small one. Ugh.
Alright, our next player. What was your role?
Alright. So, I guess I should introduce myself.
Well, not yet. Just state your name. Just state your character's name.
My character's name is Grolnick Iron Gift.
Gromick?
Grolnick.
Okay. Alright. And what was your role for your travel?
Like, why am I here?
No, what was your role of how your travel was to get there? Roll a d20 again.
Oh, 16 was my role.
You arrive safely to the port, and you
Okay.
make your way safely to Nicholas City.
Nicholas?
Yes, Nicholas City. And again, it is consistently evening. You feel an ever-present sense of danger, and you get to the Rusty Mill Inn, which is a saloon-style inn, and you see that the doors are broken and halfway open.
Okay. I guess I'll just enter.
Alright, as you enter, you
But
see...
cautiously because the doors are broken.
Okay. As you enter, you look around, you see a very large Luxodon and a goblin sitting at a table. You see a dark elf to the left at the bar, and you see someone now putting up the mop bucket with red water and looking like they just got finished mopping. With the hint of rusted iron in the air.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to the person that was mopping,
Okay.
and I'm going to ask if he needs any help with the chores, I guess.
He just kind of turns around and you see this kind of older looking human who looks at you and says, "Are you going to buy a drink? Go over to the barkeep. Otherwise, get the fuck out." And you can tell he just is not in a happy mood.
It's a sir, right?
It appears to be, yes.
Okay. Sir, I can see you're not in a good mood. I was just offering some assistance. I will leave you to it.
Thank you, fucktard.
Alright, now I'm gonna turn back around. I have a bad temper, so I'm gonna do an intimidation to make sure he watches his fucking tone.
Okay, roll intimidation.
18 plus 2.
Alright, he is fairly intimidated now.
I should have rolled it on there, but. Alright, now I'm gonna turn around and go back to the bar.
Alright. You see a dark elf sitting there cleaning a mug.
Okay.
Interact with him.
He sets it down, picks up another one, starts drying it off.
Alright, I'll ask him if he needs assistance with the chores.
Are you gonna order something?
I dare him to say it again.
I do not need assistance with the chores right now, but are you going to order something?
I planned on it, yes.
What would you like to order?
Just a normal ale.
Alright. So he sets the glass down that he was just cleaning, brings out this old clay style pitcher, and pours this light brown liquid from it. It smells of honey and ginger.
Okay. How much?
I don't know what it's going to
2 silver pieces.
Okay. Quick question for the DM.
What's that?
Did we ever make a decision on what the money was worth? So, how much would how much is 1 gold in terms of silver?
10 silver.
10 silver? Okay.
So you would so if you hand him 1 gold, you would receive 8 silver back.
Alright, and then I'll take it and I'll go find a spot at the bar to sit down.
Alright. Alright, for that, then we come to our last player. Maori.
Yep. I am Mayari.
You already living in Aurora Kingdom, or the in Aurora, you travel to Nicholas City with very caution, but you know of how dangerous it can be. Having been a merchant and travel here a little bit yourself, gain an apprenticeship.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And you make your way to the Rusty Nail Inn. And you see in front of you a saloon-style bar with doors that are, with walls that are cracked and doors that are halfway open. What would you like to do?
I would like to study the breaking of the door because I am trying to learn how to be an artist and fix things.
Okay.
So I'd like to learn how it's broken so I can try and figure out how it might be fixed.
Mm-hmm.
So
All right. So roll a investigation check.
Oh shit. 5.
You are conflicted in trying to figure out and how it was broken. What you can tell so far is that it's like like something had compressed the walls to a wider shape,
Okay.
but you're not for sure.
Alright, well, with that information in mind, I will walk on in and
Alright, so you walk in and you see a very large creature and a very small creature sitting together at a table at a round table in the corner of the room in a dark shaded area. You see a bar to the left with a dark elf and a dwarf sitting at the bar.
I go up to the dark elf behind the bar, ignoring the dwarf beside me.
And he is just sitting there cleaning glasses yet again.
I say, do you have any, what kind of juice would we have in this world? Well, I don't drink.
Apple juice.
Do you have any apple juice?
Are you a child?
I don't drink. It impairs the senses that I need.
Okay, yeah. Looks kind of baffled for a minute because he doesn't get a request for apple juice very often. So he sets you a glass down. He walks off for a moment looking for some apple juice. And now you are sitting at the bar with the dwarf.
I am still ignoring the dwarf.
Alright. So a few minutes go by.
My
He comes
pride.
back out. You can tell he kind of sniffs the jug, making sure that it's still good. Shrugs your shoulders and pours you a glass.
How much for the jug?
1 gold.
I hand him a gold piece.
He hands you the jug. Or he
Alright.
places the jug down in front of you.
And I tell him I received this lesson.
In that case, let me direct you to this table over here. As he directs you to the table with the very large creature and the very small creature. Says, we are still waiting on one more of your party. And he walks back off to the bar.
If you want, you can zoom it in. Like, since all this is not necessary.
I have a question. Why did I have to roll get on the bar stool when he did?
He is 4 foot tall.
Oh,
He is the average height
Close
of
enough.
a female in the real world.
I'm a toddler.
Oh, I forgot to tell you what I look like. I am pale skin, red hair, blue eyes. I am wearing a dark top hat with a purple band around it with a black feather in it. I have, huh?
I smash.
I have a chain shirt on underneath a vest and a pretty much a jacket, but it looks steampunky basically. I basically look steampunk.
Alright. So, with that, anytime, the bartender goes back to the bar, begins to polish a glass.
Oh, and I'm 4'10",
He looks over
90 pounds.
at you. What was your name?
Grolnick.
Rolnick. He looks over, Rolnick, and he says, "Have you received a letter?"
Yes.
Okay. At which point,
Well, we could tell who's stupid or not.
he directs you to the bar,
My
to the table,
intelligence is none.
to the table with the rest of your group.
He can barely speak.
Yeah. He
That's why all you are is a fucking paladin.
yeah, no, that's one of my
Do
my
not
traits.
multi-class.
That's one of my traits is I'm quiet, but I have a short temper. So it's
It's not my weapon, short.
All right.
Roy.
So with that, what would y'all all like to do?
I
I'm gonna walk over to the
introduce
table.
myself to my new big companions and
Alright.
small companions.
Okay.
As the barkeep drops off the last patron, I look at him and I'm like, I apologize again about the doors. Kind of hard fitting in small things.
I have that problem too sometimes.
You're
As
lucky
he
you didn't
walks
take the
back to the
whole.
bar.
You're lucky you didn't take the whole wall with you.
So that was you that did that fine destruction work.
Yeah, kind of hard to get through some places.
Remind me to widen the shop doors. Would I know what kind of creature he was?
I would say no.
I'm used to the conclave having, bigger archways.
I was, what land would he be from?
Ravnica.
You would not know that.
I would not know that. I would know of the land.
If he mentioned it to you, you would know it from the collision, history of the collision, but you would not know specifically where he was from just based off of his race.
What about with me mentioning the conclave?
Roll intelligence. No, better yet, roll history.
Try this dice, maybe it'll do better.
No.
6.
You hear the word, and you just get this nagging feeling, like you know it.
Also, real quick, I forgot to mention the robes I'm currently wearing. Like in the center, whenever I fasten them, it makes the Selesnya guild symbol,
Which is?
the giant tree.
Okay, go into more description for our viewers.
I'm just hiding my face when I notice who she is.
And
I'm just sitting there like this.
I'm completely clueless on what this person is, and I am interested in learning about it. That's
No.
what I do. I learn about things, and then I shoot it with a gun.
In the meantime, the barkeep, while y'all are kind of conversing, the barkeep comes back over and passes out chips and salsa.
I'm not
Oh,
touching
this is a bar and grill. Nice. Apple juice, chips, and salsa. Way to go, me.
Hold on one
loyalty.
second. Hold on 1 second.
I'm not touching it. I'll trust it.
I'm eating.
Can I roll like a check or something to see if I can detect anything, like any
Yes.
poisons or
They
anything?
can't see it.
Yeah,
You gotta
roll
put it-
everything.
Okay,
There's my phone.
yep, they saw it.
Oh, okay, it's just delayed.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Can I do that or not?
What would you like to do?
I would like to roll a check to see if I can tell whether there's anything poisonous in it.
Sure. Roll a
That-
survival check.
Survival?
Yes.
I'm not even gonna.
12 total?
From what you can tell, there is nothing poisonous about it.
Okay, I will take a single chip, dip it in the sauce, and then eat it.
It's tomatoey and a little bit spicy.
With a hint of bacon.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Just a hit of pulsa. You gotta be a mega when it takes a little bit
With
of
the
balsa.
aftertaste of Flamingo cheese.
Jesus Christ, I wasn't taking it that far.
After saying the gnome be suspicious, you're a gnome, right?
I'm a dwarf.
Dwarf. After saying the dwarf be suspicious, I want to make sure the chips aren't messed up with my
Okay.
pink sense of smell.
Okay.
So what am I rolling here?
Perception.
That's a nat 20.
And are lying.
Plus whatever my modifiers are to it.
Okay. It smelled like compressed corn.
So nothing fishy about them.
No, maybe some salt.
Alright. At that point, I'm just going to take a handful of them in my trunk. Like, just kind of pick up a chunk of them, dip them into salsa, and just eat them.
I'm just gonna dip all of this snot in a basket of chips and just.
Oh, that's
Well.
tiny.
I'm done.
I'm still just chilling.
Alright, is there anything else y'all would like to do?
No,
I would like to
think
introduce myself because I haven't introduced myself.
Okay, go ahead.
Uh,
Y'all can introduce, this is the time to introduce yourselves to each other.
are we all at this table?
Yes.
Or besides?
Y'all are all at this table.
Okay.
You were the
so
only one that decided to be special.
I have a low intelligence, okay? I also don't speak that much because I have a bad temper. Alright, so. Hello. Hello.
How do you do?
Hey, I am Mr. Grolic Irongift. I come from Theros. I am, as you can tell, a dwarf, not a gnome.
They all
If we
look
give
the
you a
same
little
to
red
you.
hat, can you be a gnome?
I mean, to be fair, most of you all look small to me. I'm sorry.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you now. I don't talk a lot, so this is interesting. I do have a short temper, so don't take anything I say personally.
Looks like you have a short everything over
Don't test me.
Hey now. Let's just calm down, people.
I think I
We're
have
not
a
here to be
coloring book
violent.
somewhere.
Give it to the
there. Say it for yourself.
3-foot goblin here. I know he's a
3
goblin,
foot
right?
4.
Okay,
Thank
never
you.
mind. I give it to the 3-foot kid over here.
You look fancy with that get up. You good at fixing things?
I'm learning to fix things. However, I can, believe it or not, I am the actual inventor of firearms.
Of what?
Firearms, and I pull out my 6-shooter, and I show him.
What is that?
It is a firearm. It fires a projectile at a very high velocity.
Neat.
I just have a quarter staff and a mace.
I prefer not to get that close.
So
You
is it
think you could fix that door I broke?
I can certainly attempt it.
so
I
is
can
it similar
try
to
with the right
this?
tools.
Is it similar to this? And I pull out my hand crossbow.
It's based off that design, but the crossbow is a more primitive version of this.
So how would I obtain one of these?
You could purchase one.
For how much?
Well, if you get one made by me, the lowest rate is 300 gold.
I'll make you
And
one
that's
for
basically for flintlock.
I'll make you one for 250.
I'll stick with my quarter staff.
I'll stick with my crossbow for now, but I might hold you up on that later.
However, you could probably purchase one cheaper from the people who stole it from me.
I'd rather get it from the source. So
That's
I'll
smart.
hold you up on your thing later.
That's wise of you.
Oh, but I'm not intelligent.
Already, you're the only one who hasn't said much.
I'm just.
But as far as my fancy get up, I am a merchant by trade.
Would you like to describe your describe?
Yeah, I already went through the intro with mine.
Alrighty. So with that, the bar has everyone satisfied with how they describe themselves in their backstories?
Goblins aren't civilized on this continent, are they?
Most of them.
You don't have much experience with goblins, so you would have no idea.
That's right. We never really ran into goblins.
Did I?
Actually, I do. I have something I want to add to this.
Did I mention what background it was? I don't think I did.
I don't think you did.
Not that after you finished.
Can I see that firearm? Mike Duretti, this is Duretti asking your character. Can I see your firearm? You don't have. It doesn't have to be loaded. I just want to check it out. I just want to check it out, you know.
Roll a persuasion check.
Yeah.
Persuasion plus 2. 17 total.
Roll a just a little roll, just to.
Fuck. I was gonna roll this one. Fuck.
What was it?
10.
Okay. So with that,
You are your character. Can't you just say no?
you are persuaded.
Yeah, that needed persuasion. I unload it and slowly give it to you.
You feel a tight, you feel like he doesn't quite want to give it up, but she doesn't quite want to give it up, thank you. But she reluctantly does.
Okay.
And she watches you carefully.
I keep my hands where I can see them because I can see there's a little distrust here.
Yep,
My
my
hand-
ideas have just stolen bullets.
Okay, so I check it out and I hand it back to you. Your firing pin's off center.
Okay,
Roll investigation for that.
That is 14.
It's a device that you're unfamiliar with. So I'm going to say that you do not know that his firing pin is off center.
Alright.
Well, what did you just roll this at me?
That's what.
Since he's unfamiliar with it.
Yeah. What I showed you is the reason I was wanting to check it out. So now I have proficiency with firearms as well.
Oh, okay. Okay, my apologies. Okay, so then
motherfucker, you
Chaotic neutral, bud.
That
So,
is why
you
you're taking
do.
a bullet to the brain.
you do know that his firing pin is off center.
Did you say that?
Okay, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna take that back. I'm not going to tell him it's off center. So let blow up his hand. Here you go.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. With that, is everyone happy with their backgrounds?
I didn't mention that my background
Not
was sage.
anymore. But let's continue.
I'm an astronomer.
I'm a
Something
cleric.
like
Okay.
So I'm new to the conclave. I used to lead a life of crime, but
You said 1 feet per long rest, right?
No.
Or is it this?
No, you get it after a long rest. You
Oh,
can
okay.
use it, and then upon a long rest, you retrieve it. You get it back.
Okay.
All right.
So that's gonna be wasted here, but that would have been funny as fuck.
All right. Would anyone? So is everyone happy with their descriptions of where they came from, what land they come from, telling them a little bit about themselves? Everyone happy?
Clearly.
I'm Paladin Sage.
Okay. So with that, the bartender comes back and he says, now that all of you are here, there is a request
I only had to see it.
from an interested patron. who would like for y'all to find an item. The patron is a collector of sorts, and if you receive this item and bring it back to him in one piece, then he will give y'all gold.
Does he have an item description? Or
It's
where?
an ally of the guild.
No, he is not.
I want to ask him who he is and where he's from.
For now, you can just call me the barkeep.
Damn, I forgot one piece of my description.
Oh yeah, you can do it later.
Yeah.
I want to ask where he's from and how he.
I am a resident of Nicholas City.
Okay, so what's your interest in this item? What are you
I
collecting
am not
it for?
interested in it. The patron who sponsors this bar and who signs my paycheck is interested in this item. What are you going with?
I wasn't going. I want to ask how much gold we're getting out of this.
It is a fair amount for this ragtag team.
Ragtag?
Hold up.
Excuse you?
They are thrown together.
Excuse me. There's nothing ragtag about Mayard.
It's just a description of
That purple
a-
sash kind of looks like a rag.
So what is y'all's response?
Gold is gold.
I'm interested. We're all together.
Does it benefit my guild?
Not right away,
I
but
don't like that
you
response.
might. You would at least gain a foothold in the Aurora area, continent. What is your guild?
The Selesnya guild from Ravnica. All held Motselesnya.
I have heard of that guild and that continent. You would have a foothold in Aurora, which is one up of any of the other guilds to my knowledge.
I'm all for it. I'm all for expanding my guild. Anything for the guild.
And then he turns to you, Mayor, and says, "How about you, young lady?"
I'm not quite sure how I fit into this.
You don't have to fix it. You can get up right now and leave. You
kinda
would just
can't
be
fit
missing
in
out on an
anyway.
opportunity of gold.
He just gets up and walks off.
Well, I mean,
He's not involved in
if I
anything.
want gold, I sell something. That's what I do by trade.
Well, if you make a name for yourself, you could get land for free or a shop.
Well, I kind of do have a name. I just don't use it because I don't like being associated with it.
Excuse
Well,
me?
then you can make a name for yourself.
Excuse me?
Yeah.
If you tag along with me, and I wind up liking your little fiery things there, the Conclave could use some more weapons.
And
we pay top dollar.
I'm going to need some kind of insurance that this isn't for a hostile takeover type situation, but we can discuss it.
The Conclave does not take over. The Conclave is protection.
It sounds like a hive mind and a cult, but we'll discuss it.
Speaking of cults,
Can I just snicker at what he said? That's all I want to do. Just
Yeah?
that's it.
speaking of cults, have
But
y'all heard of our Lord
if
and
we're
Savior Claudius?
discussing names, does the name Azaron ring any bells to you?
Motselesnya.
Kind of see a lip
Motselesnya.
twitch
Claudius.
when you mention that name.
That is my last
Who
name.
that is.
I do not like using it, but I mean, I
No?
do have some fame. Plus,
Or
I am the inventor. So you probably won't believe it. I am the inventor of firearms. I did get some credit for it, but they took most of it.
So you
fucking
just
credit.
kind of see him contemplate, his eyes narrow on you. He says,
Does the
"Well, if you
pink-
don't like using the name of Azaron, then maybe just make a name for yourself. After all, I believe he started small as well, didn't he?"
Yeah, I don't know what stories you've heard, but yeah.
So, how about that?
Alright, I guess I'm kind of interested in this business deal that might happen with the cult people, so
We are not a cult.
Look at that.
we'll discuss it.
We accept anyone.
Look at that. He
That's the
lays
cult.
out another piece of paper on the table. Which one of you picks it up?
I can't see that far.
Me.
Alright, so you pick it up.
And I take it from him.
I will snatch it away before he can.
Make
She-
a,
Well, slide
Yeah.
ahead.
make a, both of you I would like for y'all to make a strength roll.
Straight? I don't want to rip the paper.
Would that be sleight of hand?
No, not necessarily.
Where's everybody sitting?
Damn.
It's just kind of at a round table.
You got that.
Like, I just need to know where everybody's sitting in accordance to me.
You got that already.
I got a 10 on the dice, but I don't know what to add to it, so
Strength modifier.
I only
my
got an 8, so
modifier
he
is
won
0,
anyway.
so
Okay.
He won. I
Okay.
got an 8.
So, order of occurrence. So, for you, orientation, since Duretti arrived first, he is sitting, both of y'all are kind of sitting at the back, behind at the back of the table, with
I just need to know if one of them is beside me.
yes, she is beside you.
Yeah, okay.
Maori is beside you.
Since he snatches it from me, I want to like.
Alright, so,
I
what
told
was
you
your
I was
roll?
short tempered. It was a 16 to get here, but I earned for what we just did. Which
No,
one?
for the strength.
8. I just said that like
Okay.
4 times.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm busy describing something to someone. And I can't listen to 3 people at once. Okay, so, yes, Maori, you win the strength roll.
okay.
You get up and are all upset about it right now.
I tell him to calm down, but I am a merchant after all. The documents are better kept with me.
Who says?
Because I'm a merchant, I can keep up with the documents.
I just wanted to read it.
Can
You would have had to
read
read it to
Yes.
everyone.
Never mind.
Alright, so, as you read out loud to everyone, in a crypt outside of Jacob's village, there is an amulet that the patron is interested in. Or there's an amulet that the patron is interested in. And y'all are to retrieve the amulet that is there.
Does that name Jumper's Village sound familiar to me?
Jacob's village.
Jacob's Village.
You know it is one of the areas in Nicholas Province. Beyond that, nothing else.
Have I heard about it from anywhere in the conclave?
Given that you are foreign to this land, I would say no.
Well, I mean, I didn't know if there was any kind of history connected in the worlds or whatnot.
Other than the collision of planets,
Because
this is
everybody
out-
comes to the conclave.
anyone who is watching, this is outside of roleplay. There was a collision event that brought Ravnica, Theros, Aurora, Strixhaven, and Amonkhet together, caused by the Planeswalker Nicol Bolas trying to become a multi-plane god.
That's the only reason I was wondering is like if there were at any point, because the conclave accepts everybody.
Yeah.
I didn't know if I needed to do a history check on that or.
You can roll one?
Sir wanted to remind us of something.
What's that?
The exchange
That's a
rate
5.
is 10-1, with the exception of electrum pieces, as those are uncommon.
Okay, cool, thank you.
He said he's late on that because he's at work. So.
Okay, thank you, sir. Anyways, so no.
It's a 5.
Yeah, you would not know.
Do we know what the amulet actually looks like, or do we just know it's an amulet?
You just know that it's an amulet.
It could have made a counterfeit and we just turned it back in.
We can try that when we find it. I am chaotic good, but I mean, keeping the real one and profiting and helping out with.
Who says you get a real one? Anyway.
Alright, so what is y'all's decision?
I'm game.
Yep.
I'm down if it helps the conclave.
Made a big hole.
Goldrum?
What?
Are you in or not?
Goldrum?
Grolnick.
Grolnick?
Grolnick.
Grolnick, okay.
Grolnick.
Since everybody else is on board, no.
No?
I'm kidding, yes, stay on.
Okay. Alright, so with that, y'all are prepped for the adventure. Y'all are getting the appropriate amount of rations for travel. And I would like someone to roll a d20 for the 1 day of travel.
That's a 6.
Alrighty, you run into rain halfway through the morning of getting to Jumper's Village and getting to the crypt.
You did the same thing I did at Jacob's Village. You called it Jumper.
Oh, my apologies. Jacob's Village.
I'm gonna, so we run into rain. I'll be courteous. I'm just gonna kind of do this with my cloak. That way any of the small ones can get underneath my cloak.
Bro, I'm asleep in your pocket right now.
Because like at this height, I'm literally like, my arms are like 6 foot in the air.
Well, if somebody's already using you as a ride, I guess I'll be walking underneath one of your open arms.
Question. My chainmail, is that made of iron?
Bronze.
Okay.
Wow. Hard.
Ooh, that's gonna rust real quick.
Theros is in the Bronze Age.
I need to stay under you, sir.
That's fine.
And I guess as long as
What
it's
is-
not too heavy, you can
what
make
is the range for destroy water?
That might be a
You know
little
offhand?
longer for me.
For I am 410,
It's definitely.
Although I don't think it would work too well with the ring.
No. I have a plan for it. I just need to know the range. And
I think it.
The range is 30 feet.
cool. That's a level 1 spell.
Alrighty. So with that, y'all get to the crypt.
Alright.
What is your cloak made out of?
One moment.
It's just ropes.
So it being moist would not bother your character?
Not really.
Okay, never mind then.
I'm an elephant. I have leathery skin already.
Yeah. Fucking waterproof.
Mine's not. Probably don't.
It's helping a little bit, but
I was gonna destroy water since I was in your pocket.
Y'all get to the crypt, and it's an old crypt. Y'all can tell it's been here for a while. There's moss growing on the stone. With the rain washing, it's it's giving a darker undertone because of the overcast. And y'all, see a stone door in the shape of a wheel in front of it.
Okay, I would like to do.
What?
I would like to do a history check on it,
Okay.
and since it's stonework, I have advantage. Let's see.
If you're typing what I think you're typing, yes.
All right. So I have double proficiency in this since it's stone.
No, not Scott. No, not that.
Because you said crypt, circular door, stone door. I was like,
Are we gonna be in a golden dragon claw?
No.
So I have double proficiency in it. That
Mhm.
I guess that just means I double my proficiency on it.
Yeah.
Okay. What if it's -1? Do I just make it 0?
oh,
Or
no,
one.
you just.
What are you trying to do?
A history check.
What's your proficiency to it?
-1.
So no, if you're proficient in it, it's just a 1. You get minus, so you get +2 and -1. That will just cancel out to 1.
Okay.
Since
So it's a
you
plus
double
1.
proficiency in
Is
it,
it double proficient?
So it's 2 then.
so it's 3.
3.
How are you double proficient in it, or is it just one of your skills?
It's my skill thing.
okay.
Because I'm a mountain lord.
Anything dealing with stone, double proficient.
Yeah. If it's a history check. That'd be 5.
It's a rock.
It's a rock.
It's a rock.
It's made of stone. That's all you know.
It's Dwayne The Rock
Good
Johnson.
stone.
Alrighty.
I need to remember roll.
So, is there anything else anyone would like to do?
I'd like to roll for investigation to see if there's a mechanism to move it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was just gonna roll to investigate the stone door.
That's an 18 plus 2, 20.
You do not see anything that would indicate any mechanical mechanisms.
This is what I think it is. He lived for after 3 days. Anyway.
Maybe we just push it out the way?
Someone roll a strength check.
I'll bet.
Maybe a group effort?
I would not be any
Hold on.
help in this.
Hold on. Let me check.
Wait, is there any like holes in the rock? That I
Little
can see.
divots.
But not like anything through? Okay.
I mean, if somebody wants to assist me, I mean, my strength's pretty high, so.
I mean, I will assist you so you have that advantage.
Do you have any scrap on you?
Let me.
I do, but it's used to make my ammunition.
Ah.
18 plus, so 21.
Alright. You managed to start moving the boulder that's in front of the door,
Okay.
or in front of the entrance.
And I'm there acting like I'm actually doing something.
As
He's doing
as
this.
he gets it a little ways open, I'm gonna shoot through the tiny open space behind it after that he's already moved, and just keep going through the dungeon.
Okay. It slowly opens.
Split the party already.
I'm
Get
gonna
shit going.
roll to see if I can help him using my trunk and arms.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a 6.
Roll with advantage because you're using all 3 appendages.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Let's just
I
see.
guess I just went to.
That turned into a 16.
You do manage to move it quicker and out of the way.
Thank you. Thank you, kind sir. Elephant.
I should have stabbed him in the leg right as I went by so it would fall back into place.
So,
Wow.
you run headfirst into this dark chamber.
As
With
with
only-
night vision.
You see shades of gray,
Okay.
with 3 entrances to it, or 3 doorways to it.
the fucking trap.
Are we behind him yet?
I would say after y'all have finished moving the thing, yes. After y'all finish moving the boulder.
Did you enjoy getting here that much quicker?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, if something was in
As
here
long as you're
though,
happy.
I'm gonna pull out a torch. I'm gonna look down at her. Your fancy fire thing, can it light this?
It's not that kind of fire, though. This one does happen to give me resistance to fire.
How did you have to do
No, I have produced water. I have creator destroyed
I'll
water
use
currently.
Druidcraft to light my torch.
Okay.
Because Druidcraft
Can
do
we
that.
tell
I'll
anything about
show
the
you what
doors?
it does.
Can we tell anything about the doors?
They're not doors, they're
Okay.
just doorways.
And if we don't need
can I
to
do
we'll
another
wait till we get
history
back to
check?
town
Maybe
right
give me
now.
a second.
Sure. Now that you're on the
We'll
inside,
just need
yeah.
to notify the
Make a
guards.
perception check first, because your dark vision is what, 60 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
I passed
Is
dark
this dim light or is
vision.
this dark light?
I just lit a torch.
It is.
Like pitch black?
No, now that he lit
Well, the
torch,
door's open too, so.
I believe torches are 30 feet. So,
So
I would
dim
say that it's brightly lit.
light.
And
Okay.
then dim light for the next 30 feet.
So you want a perception?
You need
Yes.
to know how wide this is.
It's like a
10.
No, I meant create
Oh.
water.
10 perception.
10.
Yeah.
You are able to tell that it is composed of
10
several
gallons.
different types of stone that are all kind of melded together by nature.
So.
But most of it is limestone.
Okay, that's not
So.
helpful.
Could I do the history? Is there any markings on the wall or anything that I see?
No, it's pretty barren.
So we have 3 separate corridors, essentially.
Yes. You have 3 separate doorways.
Can I attempt to smell to see if I investigate using smell to see if I smell anything living down in the corridors?
Yes. Perception. With advantage.
So that's perception.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be a 19.
You do smell a. You can definitely smell how pungent the odor of decay is in this chamber.
Goddamn troggers. Anyway.
What, like, do I smell anything down any of the corridors? Like any particular direction smelling of life
I would say
or
no.
dampness?
There is dampness, but because this kind of seems like the exit for this area, it's just kind of all mixing here together.
So I
There's
can't smell any distinction between the corridors.
I mean, it's
Can I
just
persuade you to
light
give me that
enough
one?
in some of these corridors that you're not completely sure.
Okay.
I'd like to cast Unseen Servant and send it down one of the corridors.
Okay. You cast it and it runs down the corridor. What would you like it to do?
I just want to see if it would die if there were like traps down the middle one, specifically the middle one. Because I
So
can
it
tell.
runs down the middle and it doesn't. You don't feel it disappear, but you do feel it hit something.
Okay, so that's a dead end. Or door. I can command it to open the door?
You can attempt it.
Yeah, that's the, there we go. That's the template.
Did anybody investigated to see which path has been most recently used?
He's still just for if there's been any life in general.
Well, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to still be there to have
What's
been used, you know?
No one's done that particularly.
Well, when we get done with him, I think I'll do that.
So you command it to open up.
Oh, it can only move up to 15 feet away from me. So, remember that.
So it
that was
runs and
useless.
fizzles out.
Similar to that.
That was useless.
That hat, but with purple ring around it.
And a feather.
And feather. And,
Where
I
are we in a
didn't
cavern
mention
or
it,
is the
but
top
I have
open?
It's open. It's like a
A
cave,
really big
but it just has.
bow.
It's like a carved cave.
Do you have anything
Is
on
there
you
anything
that
on
would
the
have your
roof?
scent that's small that I could take?
No, not necessarily. I mean, it's
It's butter on the
there's a small hole. Looks like a ventilation hole.
So
Yeah.
Because
You're
So
actually-
nothing beyond
he's
that.
emitting
There's a
a
little bit of
basically.
rainfall coming through
essentially
that.
what I'm trying to do is I'm going to here and grab something that has your scent.
And I'll just hear the steady drip, drip, drip of the rain hitting
I
the.
can use my sense of
Lord.
smell to find you.
That was a level 1 spell. I can use each of these spells once a day, right?
You can
Just rub
use them
yourself
up
on them.
to how many spell slots you have.
Okay.
So you only have at first level, I think.
get to his elephant trucks, if you know what I mean.
Do cantrips take up spell slots?
No.
Okay.
Crap, wrong thing. Classes, tables. So artificers at level 1. Okay, so you don't have. Well, you do have 2 spell slots.
Okay.
I'll go check over in a minute.
Okay. About station that.
She's always flirting over.
Alright. Is there anything else?
I'm gonna tap her on my shoulder. Can I hold your hat for a second and smell it in case I get lost? I don't have dark vision. I can find you with smell though.
Sure. Here you go.
Run,
Just
just
take her hat and just try to get a good scent.
Okay.
In case I get lost.
Alright, you now have her scent.
I turned to her and was like, why don't you fire a shot down each way and see if there's an impact? I think we're overthinking this. This is the first dungeon, but it's better to be safe than sorry.
Actually, if I was DMing, yeah.
I want to.
We can be dead already. There'd be a dragon.
Yeah, I want to put into
With
that.
4
thing that
people
wastes
here?
ammunition.
With 4 people here, I would believe you could take down the challenge rating 5 at level 1. I threw a challenge rating 4 at 2 people.
But they probably also just
So
had
do
really
you-
good rolls.
No, they were dying a lot. What was going on?
He asked you to
Fire a bullet down each way and see if there's an impact.
Alright, I'll fire a bullet down each hallway.
So you fire a bullet down the first hallway, and from the time you fire the gun, you are
The fuck was that? Pardon my language.
You are steadily counting the seconds until y'all hear ping, and about after 5 seconds you hear ping.
Wow, it's a long hallway.
Okay, so once I hear the ping, I respond to him and say, that was what the firearm does.
So
It fires a projectile a pretty good distance at a high speed, and it actually does pretty decent damage. If we're going, damage dice-wise, it's a D10.
Alright, and because you fired a firearm in this contained area, y'all all now have ringing going on in your ears.
I'm used to it.
And you have disadvantage on hearing now. If we're going based off of the fact that elephants have good hearing, you now have disadvantage.
You guys got any rope?
Super rare until next turn.
I got 50 foot of hemp rope.
Or for 1 minute.
Can we tie that? Since I'm the smallest in the group, tie it around my waist, and if I'll head down one, and you feel me tug on it, you yank my ass back out of there.
I can attempt it. I'm not the strongest, but I can try.
Do you have dark vision?
I do have dark vision. Alright, so is this a plan? Is this what we're doing?
You want to take like a light source with you?
Or
I mean, you have dark vision, but it's pitch black. I mean, that's you still have. If it's
I
pitch
have.
black, you
I
have
can make
infinite.
something with one of my beads. If
Okay,
need
that's
be.
good. Yeah, I mean, sounds like a plan.
We're tying rope to my goblin, and I'm going down one of the hallways.
Alright. Huh? So what happened other than the ringing of the ears?
I have disadvantage on hearing.
Okay. Sorry everybody, I'm checking on my cat.
Alright, so this is what we're doing. And we're cool with this. I'm probably going to die, but we'll see. Alright, let's go down the left one since I sent my unseen servant down one of
Which
them.
one did you shoot down?
Okay, the sir has a question for you.
No, you just shot down the left one.
You want to go down the right one?
Yeah, let's go down the right one then.
The viewer has a question for you.
What's that?
Is there a statue somewhere of a particular wolfborn who made the ultimate sacrifice to defeat a dragon?
Not in this land.
Not in this land, it says. Cool.
Alright,
Sorry, sir.
Not in this particular crypt.
so let's see what I can find down the right side.
Alright, so you run down the right side.
Who has the rope? Who's holding
The
the rope?
locks it on. It's his rope.
Okay.
Would you like to hold the rope since
I
you
would
have
not
a
like to
higher
hold the rope.
strength than he does?
That's probably smart.
Alright. So y'all get right there to the edge of the room or of the doorway. And you run through it. And you enter into with your dark vision, you see a good expanse before you. What is it, 6 feet? Okay, it's not a good expanse, but you see a good 30 feet in front of you before everything just goes pitch dark.
Okay.
Because that is the end of your vision in dim light. Or not. After 60 feet it would be pitch dark, so yeah, after you see up to 30 feet before you see the walls of this chamber.
Check this shit. Alright, so I walk, since there was nothing between me and them, I walked back to the chamber that they're all in.
It's something better, I promise.
And I turn to you. You're gonna ask if I can borrow your firearm. I need one bullet.
I hand you one bullet.
I need the firearm to shoot the bullet. Fine, come with me. There's nothing between us and where we're going.
Okay.
You did hand me a bullet though, which I'm going to use magic tinkering on. The object says bright light in a 5-foot radius and dim light for an additional 5 feet.
Okay.
It's very tip of the bullet, the projectile itself. And I'm just going to get him to fire it through the cave.
Okay.
It's just going to be us two because you're already at disadvantage and we're all fucked because of the gunshot earlier.
Alright. The ringing is back. And
What do we
all
see?
you see now is a projectile with a shining projectile hitting the walls of this room and bouncing around before it's settling. And
Oh, I'm going to go for acrobatics. Well, we didn't have to. But we see nothing. I see nothing.
I mean, it's a room that is 30 feet wide. "30 feet wide and 30 feet long."
Do I see any other caves that would have led to this cavern?
No, but with the lights now, you do see tables and tools look as if they were in the bottom.
Alright. I'm like that.
Who collect those? I might need some.
I'm gonna get tired of waiting. I'm gonna start going down the corridor they went down, but just kind of like rubbing my trunk against the wall.
I mean, you see, it's not a corridor. It's just it
Or
goes from
the
one
hall.
room to the other.
There's no leaks. Like,
No, it's
Hallway to get
just
to
a
it?
wall.
oh, okay.
So we're gonna gather up these tools real quick before anybody else sees them.
Because I don't want to be alone.
Also, you kind of
Split profit?
squeeze through the door.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to ask, how big is this area?
Yeah, I mean, it's big enough for you to stand in, but all the doors are
You know what?
made like average people.
Because I want
So-
to be a good business person with you.
You just
I'll
kind of
give you
squeeze through everything,
60-40.
except for the main entrance.
Let's do 50-50 because I've been stealing scrap out of your dumpster for a while.
That's you?
Yeah, that's why I was hiding my face, but now that we're business partners, it's okay, right?
For them, yes. Do not keep doing that, please.
Okay.
But
That's fine.
yes, we're business partners for what we agreed upon.
Where are we putting all these though?
I
How
have
much inventory space do we have?
I have a backpack.
So each backpack, and
Disadvantage on the area. Yeah, I forgot.
you're just like, what? What? Really loud. Anyways, for backpacks, it's not so much as a weight thing as like an actual slot. And backpacks, I say, have 10 to 15 in things you can
How
put in
many?
there.
How many tools are there laying around?
Enough for a set, 3 sets.
So 3 sets of embalming tools. That's probably what, about a pound? 2
I would
pounds?
say so, a pound and a half, yeah.
Okay.
So that's a full profit from one for each of us, and we'll split the profit from the other.
I'm gonna keep my kit.
Probably wise, I was gonna keep one too.
Cool. So we'll just sell the one.
Yeah.
Cool.
We just made one goal.
No, I just need scrap. I actually have a plan.
Does anyone else want to do anything?
What do I see whenever I enter the chamber that they're in? Considering
Well,
I have a torch.
there's already a 30-foot light coming from the bullet that's currently lodged in the wall. And your torch, well, I mean, you see.
Come on, 10 foot. 5 foot of bright light and 5 foot of dim.
Oh, okay. So above it.
Do I need
So-
to roll with perception to see what I see?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
So you see Maori and Duretti collecting all the embalming tools. And the table is two tables for embalming.
I have a question.
What's that?
No.
Okay, so he enchanted the projectile.
Uh-huh.
He shot the projectile at stone.
Uh-huh.
So it's breaking apart as it's hidden.
Uh-huh.
Do each one of those tiny little fragments of the projectile have that enchantment?
So the projectile itself is not breaking apart, but the stone that it hits is breaking apart.
What are your projectiles made out of?
Since it's technically primitive, and I mean, they're 70 years old at this point, because I made them when I was 8.
Okay.
But they're still fairly primitive, like what the Wizarding Council, I guess, is what we'll go with, because I was at the school when they took it from
Yeah.
me. They still do like the flint lead ball type situation, and
So it's still ball bearing.
I'm currently working on a revolver 6-shooter peacekeeper, basically. That's my current line right now.
What kind of weapon do they fall under?
Firearm.
Martial, if I want to say.
Okay, so do I see any like markings on the walls?
I mean, you do.
We can talk.
Can I do a history check on that?
Probably
Can I do a history check on this?
Well, I mean, they're in common. They're basically instructions on how to embalm the body.
They're in common language?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we see any more doors on the other side of this cavern?
No. It's a standard embalming chamber.
Alright, on to the next chamber.
Awesome.
What?
I tap you on the shoulder and point. So,
That way, boy.
yeah.
I tug on the rope to lead you. We haven't got the rope back.
I mean, he can still see. He just can't hear.
But if it's dark, you can't see.
Fuck it, let's go down the middle one
He
now.
has a torch.
Yeah, let's go down the middle. Fuck it, let's go down all three of
Okay.
them.
That's the plan. I mean, move.
Y'all walk down the middle one and
At least we're no longer split in the party.
yeah. Okay, so y'all all walk down. What's the order of march?
Order of what?
March.
May-
How are y'all walking?
Mayari is between whoever can protect her the best.
Since I have the torch, I guess I'll lead.
Okay, roll a strength check, please.
Oh. Come on, Mr. Tank.
My unseen familiar didn't set this off, did it?
I'll be in the back. So
Because they're weightless. They're
From behind, I'll be able to think about it.
It's not that, it's something else.
Trying to think.
So the two non-tanks.
Trying to think of what
are
I would be
getting
able to know, like what I could smell that would, I know would be kind of like a trap.
No, it's not. It's roll a strength check.
Okay.
Jacob dies in this dungeon.
That's a 14.
Okay, so you navigate down this chamber. You find it about as difficult as it was. No, not quite as difficult as fitting through the wooden doorway back at the saloon.
I forgot about that.
So you're not sure if it's just your tough hide being, just kind of wet with rain and sweat and just kind of gliding across the stone, or if it's just the way that your hide and the stone act together. It just kind of lets you squeeze through this easier. But you fit pretty well to get
He's big and sweaty.
I'm gonna turn around to her and be like, by chance, you got any parchment and a way for me to make a map?
Aren't you a perfect? You have the
I thought you had a
cartography.
kid.
Yeah, you have the-
I have proficiency in this skill. Not that I have the stuff.
Cartographer,
No,
how do
you
you
have
spell
the stuff.
cartographer?
You have
Do
like
I?
you have the
when you
Oh.
have the cartographer's tools, you get all the stuff.
Oh, okay, never mind then. I have the stuff. I'm gonna start as I'm walking, just trying to, because I can hold the torch in my trunk, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna kind of just like try to etch a map, that way we don't get lost.
Okay.
Do I need to roll anything for that?
Performance?
What is performance?
Charisma.
And I believe,
But I do have proficiency.
yeah, I believe you would add proficiency and the tool.
A critical fail. We can't read the map.
Well, there's not really a bonus in it.
It would be
Yeah.
Oh, I moved it, but my bad. Shit, it was a 4, so a 6.
It's rough.
Or would that fall under history?
No,
For drawing a map.
no, because you're doing it off of the immediate stuff.
Yeah.
I consider history like long-term memory.
Okay. Gonna continue walking down the hallway and kind of just trying to rough sketch one as I'm walking.
Okay, so y'all make it about 30 feet before you enter into this other fairly it's a longer chamber, but not quite as wide. You have like a 15-foot walkway with bodies for coverage up on the side, kind of like cutouts in the stone, big enough to where someone could put bodies in. I promise I'm not looking this up on a video game. I actually had a map for this, but I forgot the book that had the specific map for it at the house. So now I'm trying to do this.
Do I see any dead bodies?
You do see dead bodies.
I like to check them for gold.
You don't find any. Okay, checking for gold.
Gold and no loot.
Listen, you always find at least one gold piece on a dead body. 18. No, that's a 10. What am I rolling for?
Depending on the area we're in, you'll actually find two copper
Investigation?
pieces on the eye.
Investigation is +2, so 12.
But you take those, you fuck
And I'm
the world
proficient
up,
in it.
So 14? No, you said, what was it? What was the initial roll?
Roll was 10.
So plus perception would be 2, right? Because that's what your perception modifier is.
Perception is a 0.
So it'd be 12. I would say that you don't manage to find any gold on them. They all seem like I will say that they all seem pretty uniform in how they're laid.
They all seem pretty alive.
I'm gonna start muttering a blessing from Selesnya, and just start muttering one underneath my breath,
Alright,
trying to
so-
just bless the
Okay.
bodies.
Alright, so while he's doing that, I'm going to continue the grave robbing,
Okay.
and I'm going to look for scrap. Just scrap. Cloth,
Find
metal,
bones.
bone
You find degraded cloth and worn bone.
can be made out of this stuff. I don't mind taking somebody's finger.
That make a nice hilt for a gun.
It would definitely make it nice polish.
Okay, you get a bone that weighs a pound.
Can I have some of those bones?
That's my bowl.
I can
No,
use
you
the
may
bone
not.
for something professional.
Okay, you may have a bone. Thank you.
I will put a bone in my.
Are bones of medicine? Are bones used in any kind of medicine stuff?
In real life,
You
yes.
can make
Yeah.
bone meal out of bones.
I'm gonna
Do you
find
know
some.
what gelatin's made out of?
I'm gonna find some like small bones or something. Are there any small piles of small bones or anything I can see?
I mean, beside,
Looking out for ski.
yeah. I mean, they're kind of collected all on the bodies, where you would imagine the hands would be.
I'm gonna offer up a prayer and ask for forgiveness as I use my trump just to smash one of the corpses and try to turn it as much into close to bone meal as I can.
Okay, you managed to do that.
And then I'm gonna collect it and put it in my bag.
Are any of the dead bodies wearing jewelry?
No, not really.
Do I see any mushrooms or anything?
No, I mean, there's no real good soil for them to grow in.
They don't need stuff for that.
Hey, mushrooms.
They can grow in bodies too.
There's been no way for the spores to get to them.
It's been sealed off.
It's a fungus. They just need something dead.
Okay, so well, we've done our grave robbing. Let's keep going.
And
nothing
he
of
defiled
interest.
the body.
I've done it for medical purposes.
I put a hand on you yesterday. Don't
Actually,
worry.
He put a hand
I
on
have
his knee.
I have a bone too.
She'd probably
You
put
notice
on
the
my
bones?
hilt.
He's like me too.
She's 4'10", I'm 8'2". She'd probably touch my hilt.
I pretty much had the build of a modern gymnastics person.
Okay. So with that, y'all come to the end of this cavern. It's not particularly that long. It's maybe 25 feet wide, packed with the cutouts in the stone, and maybe 50 feet long. And you find that there's like a small army, enough dead bodies for a small army.
Okay, don't be worried there.
A small army deep in the cavern. There's a black dragon flying around above them. There's
Already had that adventure. Nope.
There's a
God
priest.
damn it, we're in Never mind, I can't say that.
Goddamn Panther, you sent us the
A new hand touches.
Can I do an Arcana check?
I would literally beat the motherfucker, okay?
Somebody wanna?
No, I had to get it.
No,
out
in
of
this
my
case, it would be a new trunk touches the beacon.
What is Arcana checks like checking for magic?
Yeah.
Who has the highest?
I fucking do for sure.
Okay, yeah, you do an Arcana check. An office.
That's a 9 plus 3, so 12.
You do not find any magic in this cheat.
That's ominous.
He was assisting.
He gets an advantage roll was assisting him in the
Roll again.
Okay. That's an 18.
Plus 3.
What's
Don't-
my 3 is 21.
You don't find any magic in this chamber.
Damn. But at least
I don't like the
better.
sounds of that.
I mean, you're very confident that you find no magic in this chamber.
Alright, so that's 2 chambers down, which means this last
Wait.
chamber has to do something.
Are these dead bodies wearing anything?
Or not.
Jewelry, armor,
Huh?
anything?
Or
No,
not.
I mean, just other than tattered clothes, they don't have any weapons on them.
Can
Do
I?
we see any? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No,
Do we see any other like caves that we can go through on the other side?
No, not in this chamber.
So we have to go back to the other one that we started at.
I want to check for like hidden passageways.
No. I mean, yeah, go ahead.
What's your perception?
Uh,
Oh, mine's a 0. Never mind.
My passive is a 14.
It's +1. So
I mean, roll. You can get a nat 20, you never know.
1.
no, I did not get a nat 20. It was a 4 total.
And you don't see anything that might indicate a hidden passageway.
I'm gonna turn back and start heading back towards the other corridor.
Make a strength roll.
Hey, pretty good.
14?
Can I just?
Again, you
Squeeze through.
I think that's
Squeeze
exactly what you rolled.
Can
the
I
first
just
time,
like
too.
stand still and since I'm still tied to his rope, he just drags me along so I don't have to actually walk?
yeah, you
What
could.
if you get scraped by the rocks?
That's true. Yeah, I'm gonna follow him.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I don't want to be dragged along.
I'm gonna start trying to wind up my rope as I get closer to the entrance.
I'm gonna go ahead and
Okay.
untie it and give it back to you. There you go. Have your rope back. We're gonna need this shortly.
Oh,
gonna-
you no longer have disadvantage.
Perfect.
I'm gonna head down the last corridor.
All right, so you make a strength roll.
Ooh.
Ew, that's a 5.
He gets stuck.
You get 5 feet and get stuck.
Damn it.
Do I see anything in front of me that I can...
All you see is just sheer darkness.
Well, I have a torch.
Oh, you just see about, what is it, 60 feet in total of light?
Something.
Yeah, you can see about 30 feet of bright light ahead of you, just a hall.
I'm gonna...
And then about another 30 feet down, you see
An L.
Yeah, L.
I'm gonna use my trunk to lower the torch into my hand. Kind of turn my... Am I able to turn my head a little bit?
I mean, it gets about here before.
I'm gonna try to use my trunk to kind of like push off the wall
Okay.
and try to keep going.
Make another strength roll.
If he doesn't make this, is there enough space to squeeze through? I do have a gymnastic.
That's a nat 20.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, as if by magic, the walls just get 2 inches wider on each side, and you are able to fit through.
Happened to me the first time too.
I was gonna go through and start pulling from the other side while somebody pushed.
I'm gonna keep going down to the L.
Alright, you
I was
go
gonna
down
use
to the
create
L,
water to moisten him up so we can shove him
and
through.
you see about another 5 feet down, and you see a door. A solid wooden door.
That's good wood.
Do we want to go through the door?
Can I roll seduce the door?
You know what? Go for it.
Oh god, it's a mimic!
It's coming right for me.
That's a 5. What am I rolling for exactly?
Charisma.
Oh god, that's a +2. That's a 17.
How many splinters?
The
does
door
it
does
get?
not react.
Okay. Break it down.
Am I good to break this down? Or attempt to?
Yeah.
Can I
Make
tickle
a
the door
strength roll.
first to see if it's a mimic?
How about you
So, hold on.
check the
Question.
We're overthinking the wooden door.
If I'm not the one who hits the door, is it my strength that is used? Or is it the person that hits the door strength
It's
that's
the
used?
person who hits the door.
Can I just,
Hey, Dwarf.
while y'all are all talking about it, can I just run up and kick it?
Yes.
Hey, Dwarf. You want me to throw you at the door?
No.
Well, in that instance, it would be your strength.
That'd be a line. I
That's
guess.
a line.
Okay.
That's an 11.
14.
14.
You manage to
Kick the door.
kick the door, and your foot is currently through the door.
I'm gonna walk up behind him and try to use my hands and trunk, just try to shove it open.
Make a strength check with advantage, please.
That would be a
11 plus
13.
13.
Can I just stop him and walk up and open the door?
We didn't even check if it was
Like, just,
locked.
okay, hang on, chill. Open.
That's
It
exactly
opens up.
what I was gonna do.
And the dwarf just kind of follows
You're stuck here,
the
you're
door.
fine.
Just his foot dragging along.
I'm gonna grab the dwarf with my trunk and kind of just snatch him out of the door.
Okay. And with that, y'all enter into a wide chamber. Stands about 20 feet high.
We're talking about
Ooh,
like
headroom.
toothpick down a hallway situation.
Huh?
Toothpick down hallway situation. Like a hot dog down the hallway. Damn,
Yeah.
that's a big cavern.
And you see about
He
Four
gets it. I'm
pillars.
glad he gets it.
that erect up into the ceiling.
See,
With-
think that way.
With kind of scattered skeletal bones along the floor. And in the
Skeletal
middle
bones.
of the far side of the chamber is a coffin with stairways leading up to the platform that it sits on.
I'm gonna start muttering blessings of Matsalesdale on all the corpses in the.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. We thought it was Jumper's Village too, but it's Jacob's Village.
While he's muttering nonsense and stuff, I'm going to walk past him.
What's the coffin made out of? What?
Stone.
Shit. I was gonna tell you put some bullets through it before we open it.
I think I got some wood here we can carve a stake. It could be a vampire or something.
I want to roll an Arcana check.
No, it couldn't because I hadn't made those up in the world yet. Unless we're going to use normal stuff. Roll for.
That's an 18 on an Arcana check.
Wow, you did good on that one.
I got a +3 in proficient. I got an 18 on Arcana check.
You feel a strong
I fucking knew
presence
it.
of magic in this place.
Where's the words of power?
It's not that.
We're
Any more references, I'm afraid we might be used.
Yeah, we got to make sure we're staying within copyright parameters.
That's not describing the events of another game's not copyrighted.
Believe it or not, it could be.
Are there?
I have
do I
had
see
strike.
any words written anywhere?
On the coffin, you do. But
Am I able to tell what language they're written in?
you
North Brooklyn.
I would say yes. They because they are written in Elvish.
I'm gonna do a history check to see if I recognize anything written.
Roll a history check.
Shit. I hit shit. Oh well. That's a 7.
Huh?
Wait, roll.
Don't know it. You're a foreigner to this land.
I just want to go open the coffin at this point. I know there's magic in there. I know something's gonna blow the fuck up, but
Alright, so as your first foot hits the steps, you begin to hear stone grinding on stone as the coffin lid slides open. And up stands a wraith. It turns to look at you that is where we're going to take a break.
Thank you.
Fucking food. Great.
I think you can.
It's an undead spirit.
We'll
Oh,
be back in 5 minutes.
No, it's I think you can pause it if you want.
I'm not sure if I can pause it or not. Hey, I got 3 lights.
Yeah. I don't know if you can pause it.
No, I don't think I can pause it.
We'll be back after this brief intermission.
Here, look at these guys while we're gone.
Yeah, I was trying to give y'all something decent to look at, D&D related, you know. But
Pretties.
Look at all the shiny dice.
Look at all the shinies.
Watch me roll this die while everyone goes outside.
We'll see how many nat 20s he gets.
DM, you said I started with 8, correct?
8 plus your constitution.
Well, 8.
Oh, yes.
That's a 2nd level spell. Am I able to use that at level 1?
Cleric?
Yes.
but
Yeah.
hopefully by next
No, you wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
So then how do you have...
You told me I knew 8.
It was part of the Selesnya magic.
Okay.
And I think on that table it's listed as the first level.
Okay.
What type of damage does your Loxodon do?
I have a quarterstaff, a mace,
And magic.
and
Okay.
magic.
We've been playing for 2 hours and haven't fought the first thing.
I know, right?
that happens.
Yeah.
But hopefully by the next time we play, we'll have the setup for everything already. You know, good to go. There won't be as much shaking on the camera. Hopefully you can hear us better. I might actually suck it up and turn on the AC instead of having fans blowing and the doors open.
I mean, the AC will burn less electricity than the fan.
Believe it or not, it does not.
Really?
Yes, since I've stopped using the AC and started using fans now, my light bill is just $55.
My last one was like almost $200.
Yeah, see,
Mine was 260.
that's way too much for me. That's too rich for my blood.
I don't care. I run 2 window units at the same time.
I do too.
I can withstand the heat a little bit better.
Not entertainment.
What's your height?
I actually have a ring.
Cool. Let's see it.
Huh?
Let's see it.
I want to know, does my character know anything about race? I mean, because I do.
Something like a game.
I just want to know. I'm not experienced with these.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
I don't want to be able to.
Yeah. I would say no. Because you've been in Ravnica for most of your life, so I
I
would
thought
say
the
no.
collision could have caused that.
Hmm?
The collision could have caused the spread.
I mean, they still stay to their own little areas.
Yeah, I guess they're tied. I guess they're tied to the conference order.
I don't know about race, right?
That's gonna be hard. I think Jacob might try that. I'm not gonna say anything, but
Only one way to find out.
oh, that's a little odd.
My bad. Wrong thing. Anyways,
Challenge level 5.
yeah. Anyways, I'm okay with you looking up stuff, but just let me after this session, okay?
Okay, that's fine.
Toxic crystal what I'm at.
Oh man, that's awesome.
And if I'm not mistaken, I believe I don't know.
If I could find the file for stuff, how much would you charge me to 3D print these?
Oh, now that I did out of a mold.
I know, I just wondering. There's a spin down life counter on Thingiverse that my buddy did. Your quality seems a lot better.
It really depends on what it is. I have to show me and everything. But I got an actual ray thing, and this is also a ray.
So do we decide since
So it's not right. It's a little light.
Alright?
Yeah. It's not quite that high. Though.
So considering it was given to me by the guild and I like Cascade.
Yes.
Okay. So for it lasts 8 hours.
I need this.
So my allies.
All right.
It bolsters my allies. It'll reset your HP to full.
Alex.
And give you an additional
Or
5.
Azaron. Maori. Whatever I'm calling you right now.
Your mama.
I need to know how far away I am from everybody.
Are you using this or no?
Stuff for the Kaufman,
Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
Well, range is 30 foot, so.
This might be big enough.
I can choose 3 creatures within range. We're considered creatures, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Have
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Alright,
I
what you
didn't
got
know
going?
that
What
was-
we need?
I didn't know you didn't want to split this stuff up.
Oh, no, you're fine.
1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 5, 7 pieces.
Does it cost anything?
To get little files off Thingiverse?
Yeah. Okay,
Yes, you do.
this is a Dragon Tooth Dagger. Send the link to him, he'll send the link to me, and I'll, look at it on Thingiverse,
Right?
and we'll see what we can.
I'll have to send a link in the group chat.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was going to do.
That'll work too.
I found a file for 27 days.
But like, he's wanting, because he hasn't mentioned it yet, but he's wanting to see if everybody wants, their own custom miniature of it.
Yeah.
And that's, I'll hand paint them myself unless you want to paint it yourself.
I'm not that creative.
This
So altogether,
might be less.
that'd be about $20. And plus, whatever he charges for the file, because he'll have to pay for it.
So I'm currently, where's my dude? The goblin?
So here's Maori.
Is the coffin is here or is it up here? Or is this the entrance?
This is the entrance. Coffin, we'll say, is right here where the chair is.
So I'm literally like here.
And I'm like 99%, I'm right here.
And I'm somewhere back here.
Random
How
question.
big is this chamber
You
again?
don't happen to have that here, do you?
I do
That
not.
big.
My hair doesn't get that long.
I know it's a random question. Rubber band?
Okay, so I
It's
can
a
go
good
in
50 feet.
50 feet? Okay.
Yeah.
You said hair tie?
Yeah.
Damn, I don't have my actual keys. I have my actual keys. I have it.
I just randomly decided to start letting my hair dry, so instead of.
You gonna show you the size like I do? It's really comfortable.
No, I have one. I just don't have any
Can this be my mini dude?
I do have another goblin out there.
So where's the gnome? So where's the gnome? probably that old.
This is probably.
I guess he's behind me. That works.
So there's that guy.
As long as he has a one shot at anybody, I can.
Your picture was bothering me. I had to straighten it.
What about this one over here?
Go fuck yourself.
Sadness.
At least I didn't have to do it.
Alright. And then we'll have this guy here.
Oh no. Alright, let's see.
Yeah, I was about to say, what we have to do to adjust everything.
Alright, it doesn't quite get much beyond this guy here. It barely does get him.
Okay.
But
Then
like I said, next time,
I'll have better stuff.
yeah, we'll test the camera and everything. I asked about it kind of late. That's on
Alright.
me.
Is everyone ready to get back to this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so my apologies, viewers and players. I had it wrong. It is not a wraith, it is a right. Slight difference.
I don't like the air quotes around slight.
I would much prefer a left.
So if I can get everyone, all the players, to take their seats.
No.
I honestly need to stand up right now.
Alright.
I don't care about your text message.
Alright. So, as the right got out of his coffin, a skeleton also appeared, or assembled itself and drew its bow back.
I'm guessing that's aimed at me.
I'm guessing we're rolling initiative.
Yes, roll initiative.
Wait, what if... Okay, what is our
Fuck me.
formation?
Okay. That's what we're rolling initiative for. But you were beside me as far as where we're placed.
Shouldn't the two tanks be in the front?
That's not good.
Well, one tank's trying to get to the other squishy fella, and one tank's protecting me.
Is this thing bigger than I am?
Yes.
Hey,
9.
nice sack over there.
I got a 9.
I got a 9.
I got a 2.
I got a rock.
Did you add your
I got a jog dirt.
And then we guess what's inside it.
Mine is a +3.
I don't know how I got plus initiatives.
Alright.
Hang on, I gotta roll for initiative.
See all my stuff I did on the map. That'd be 1.
Still not last.
I rolled a 1. What modifier do I use for this?
Initiative.
How do we figure out our initiative modifier?
It's +1.
Oh, it's just +1?
Yeah.
So I have a
So I
2.
Mine's a +3.
Is it?
To be
Yeah.
here, but
Because it's based off of your wisdom.
Oh, it's based off wisdom. Okay, wisdom modifier.
Yeah, my wisdom
okay.
shit.
I rolled a 4 then.
It can't be lower than 1.
Now,
Well, mine's a 1.
I'm gonna take
with a -2 modifier.
What is that?
You get extra pixels.
Alright, this is critical.
Oh, fuck.
Dismember it. Like, if they get a nat 20, they can dismember a United an enemy, or if they get a
Who's
nat
gonna take
1,
it?
they can dismember them, and this is a fumble die.
Huh.
So this is for if they roll a nat 1,
Okay.
if you don't want to dismember them.
Okay.
But
Cool.
I'll have to send you the pictures of the instructions of what they all do.
Okay. Cool. All right. So,
Wait,
who has 20, 15 to 20?
is initiative taking an action?
No.
It determines in what order we go.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh,
I'm
okay then.
last.
Who has 10 to 15? Okay, then. 5 to 10?
I got a 9.
I got a 9 as well, but my initiative
What's
is
your
plus
dex?
3. Alright, my dex. My dex is 16 with a plus 3 modifier.
8 months, so 7.
Alright, so how do you spell Maori?
M-A-I-R-A-E-E.
And what about your name?
Gromnik. Do I need to come up with an easier name?
Yes.
How do you spell it?
Gralnik.
Rolnick.
Now that I see it, I can pronounce it better. Alrighty, 1 to 5?
I rolled a 4.
I rolled a 1.
Well,
I rolled a 2, but plus my
Yeah.
initiative is a 4.
what's your name?
Golomov. Golomov.
I think I should have taken
Oh, how do you spell yours?
Daretti.
E-T-T. Alright. Alrighty, well, with that, the skeleton goes first. And, well, he's going to roll to hit, Daretti.
Yep.
Does a 12. No, 12. 16 hit?
What am I looking at?
Your armor class.
It's 12.
So then, yes, 16 does indeed hit. Alrighty, and 4. 4 damage to you.
4 to me? Okay.
Yes. Next is the right's turn. And what he's gonna do.
I can move him.
Okay, hold on. 30, 35. Which? So you're sending
I'm at
this
the bottom step.
So you're here, or you are here?
You said as soon as I put my foot on the bottom steps, I think I'd be
so
here.
You're here then.
Yeah.
I also have flight stamp,
Mm-hmm.
and I also have a raise.
Cool. Checking my math. Okay.
I'm about to get smacked.
I need you to stay within 30 feet of me.
Alright, so he's gonna move up 30 feet.
Oh, he can't reach me yet.
This is why squishy people stay behind the big people.
Yeah, but I'm chaotic neutral. I like things to happen. That's my whole thing. That's like my whole.
I'm chaotic as well, but damn, dude.
And
I'm smart enough to stay safe.
that's gonna end his turn. Next is Maori.
They are. Okay.
Rolnick on deck.
5, 10, 15. I'm gonna move 15 over there, and I am going to attempt to shoot the right.
Okay.
Do we know plane of origin of this creature?
Hmm?
Do we know the plane of origin for the creature?
Alright, so that's a 17 plus 5 to hit with the first attack.
And that is a hit.
Alright. And by first attack, I mean my actual action, because I'm a dual wielder, my bonus action can be used.
Okay.
But I also have something that says I get to add shit to that. So, D10. That'd be an 8 plus 3, so 11 damage, piercing.
Okay, let me just check something real quick. Alright, 11 damage you said?
Yes, sir. And with my offhand, I'm also going to shoot with my other firearm. That'd be an 18 plus 5 to hit.
That is a hit.
So with my 2-weapon fighting skill, I get to add my mod, which is my plus 3, because normally you don't get to add that.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to add that back to it. So that is 6 plus 3, so 9 more piercing damage. And Mayari is going to move back to 15 feet to where she was, and that will be the end of her movement and the end of her turn.
Alright. Grolnik with Golomov on deck.
Alright, so. So I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20. And I'm going to let's see. My effective range of my crossbow on 30. And I don't want to risk hitting him.
Well, keep in mind, he is only 3.5 feet tall.
And the right is on a raised platform.
That's why I didn't worry about it.
Okay, but it's still out of my effective range, so I'd have to roll disadvantage.
25.
That's 25? Okay. Yeah. I'll just use my crossbow.
What's your crossbow's range?
Effective is 30 and then 120 for.
So it is,
Effective.
yeah. Well, so like the effective range is really so 30 feet if the target's hit, 30 feet to 120.
It would be 31 to 120 would be a disadvantage.
No, 30 to 120 is within the range. Lower than 30, but and higher than 120 is out of the effective range. So you out of the range. So if it's out of that range, you would roll with disadvantage.
Eight.
To
No,
hit.
wait. That's not right. I don't know what I add to it.
You add that plus 2.
That's the attack bonus. Is that just
Yeah, that's the hit.
Yeah, that's the hit.
Alright.
So it'd be 8 total.
All right, so Maori, because I'm gonna be descriptive of this, other than you hit or you don't. You step out from Golomov, hop off 2 rounds. You see them hit the right, kind of staggering him a little bit.
You hit the archery, didn't you?
No, I hit it right.
You hit the right? Okay.
With the training that I've had in my background, because I'm sure I've met Vim, or whatever the fuck his name is, and got some kind of marksman training
Mm-hmm.
at some point in my life
Yeah.
before he passed on. And, you know, I assessed the situation, and I went for the most threatening target.
Right. And then you jumped back behind Golomov
Which is a good defensive strategy.
while
With his big
Grolnik stepped out right after you ducked behind. Ran, how many feet?
I ran 25.
25 feet? loaded up his crossbow. We used the crossbow,
Yeah, hand
the hand crossbow, and fired it with it zooming past, or being extremely off after trying to quickly load it and shoot it while getting into a steady position and shooting way off to the right, hitting the wall.
Exactly.
All right, Golden Mob with the ready on deck.
I'm gonna move the 30 feet to be right, get right between the ready and the right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna attempt to cast Charm Person on the right. Because it is humanoid, correct?
No.
It's
Not
not
necessarily.
humanoid?
No, not necessarily.
Like, is it or is it not?
It's not.
Okay, because you said not necessarily, so I was like,
I mean, it's bipedal and it has a humanoid shape, but it's not human.
oh, okay then. Then I'm not going to attempt to cast Charm Person because that would fail.
It is technically considered an undead.
That's up my phone. I gotta see what this does.
What are you trying to look at?
Friends.
Because he's my best friend. Okay, so that one wouldn't work either.
Alright, because he's not stopped one.
Yep.
I'm keeping up with my ammo. I started with 20.
Can
I'm gonna brace with my shield and then swing my quarterstaff
All right.
at him.
Hey, if you don't want your messages being shown, it's on camera.
I was just looking up what this did. I don't really care.
17 to hit.
I'm not any person.
That is a hit.
So I'm swinging that quarterstaff one-handed.
You use your
That's a
trunk and
two.
two-handed it.
You can't attack with this strength. It's only an unarmed strike.
Oh, okay.
2 damage.
Alright.
And I don't have a bonus action. I don't believe.
No, but if we had a druid, they can turn into a snake and he can launch him out of the straw.
Not a
Alright.
bonus action.
What's the temperature in the cave?
It's
Is it cold?
no, I mean it's humid. It's like a sticky humid, kind of muggy.
It's my turn now, right?
Yeah.
Do
Duretti with the skeleton on deck next.
okay. Do I notice him? Can I see him breathing? Like, can I hear him breathing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so hold on. Before we get to you, you charge up like a herd of raging elephants. Get between Duretti and the right. You brace your shield in front of him, and you swing with your quarterstaff, hitting him, kind of making his upper body turn in a 360 manner, kind of like a top with a standstill bottom, dealing surprisingly not that much damage for the spin that you just gave him. I mean, he's kind of disoriented a little bit, but not enough to really be of significance. Now they're ready.
I'm overthinking this. Just let me.
Oh, you're
Probably.
good, dude. Go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, it's within range.
But you now have a giant elephant in front of you, or for you, it's a giant elephant.
I can cast a spell like.
Twinkle
How
legs.
tall are you?
I'm 8'2".
I can literally go between your legs with a spell and hit the raid.
Probably.
How wide are you standing?
Toast and
Nice.
chestnuts.
Okay.
Yeah, but your shield would be in the way.
Not this, how big's my shield?
It covers like your torso.
It cover.
Are you covering yourself with a shield like this?
I'm like this.
Okay.
So when I'm standing, he's standing like
So it
this.
goes from his shoulders to
about
his
a crotch.
yeah, just like an inch or two below the crotch.
The jewels are being protected.
You may have to duck a little.
You might have to squat down.
Is a lung considered an open container?
A what?
Oh, God.
A
I know what
long?
you're trying to do.
Long?
For him, yes.
For the rate?
For the raid.
If I was DMing this, I would say if he does it to the monsters, any creatures that have that ability to do it to him.
Well, yeah. I'll take that.
I was just gonna let that be a surprise.
Okay.
Well, if it's already going to be affecting me, I want to create water in his lungs.
All right. Does that need a visual component? I was about to say, did you just like look up a bunch of D&D memes?
Yeah, this is from, I mean,
Wow.
It does need a visual component, so and a material component being a drop of water.
I have a
you
word.
did say it was human.
He did.
Yeah. And
But
all
because
sweaty.
you cannot clearly see the lungs, I would say it's ineffective.
So that would just be a waste, or am I being, is this
I will
one?
let you think about another spell cast.
I mean, I have a better one, but the problem is, you know what, fuck it, hang on. Alright.
You should come let me
The range is 120 feet on this. Jesus Christ. Alright, so I'm going to cast Chaos Bolt. Let me find my two.
Do remember, that's going through my legs.
It's not very big.
Toasty chestnuts.
I have 2 trunks. And the
Look, I
third.
casted it one creature in range, and I'm casting it at the thing. So,
Still toasting them tests.
Mind you, he's also in range, and you do see him too. You roll on that one, and some chestnuts are
oh
gonna
fuck, I have to roll to see if it hits before I fucking do the
Oh,
rest of
yes.
this shit.
If you roll a nat 1, we're probably gonna lose. some
18.
18?
Yeah,
Okay,
Plus
it
one.
hits.
it doesn't matter. It's an 18.
You gotta add your spell, you're casting a spell, correct?
Yeah.
So spell
Alright.
attack.
Spell
Plus
attack
4.
bonus +4, yeah.
It hits.
Alright,
I don't have any
so
attack skills.
do I roll? I roll damage type.
Yes, unless it'd be,
Hang on. Takes 2d8 plus 1d6 damage. Then I choose one of the d8s. The number rolled on that die determines the attack's damage type.
okay,
Oh no, that's not going to be a range.
Looking at Chaos Bolt.
Yeah. Alright, 2 d8s plus a d6. 5 and a 3. I'm gonna have it do lightning damage. And that's 8
Sparky.
plus 2 is 10. And then I get my attack bonus, correct?
Yeah.
No, attack
No.
bonus is helping to see if you actually let.
Yeah.
Okay.
And actually see if you hit.
I took up the dice, whatever.
So are you currently between my legs, essentially?
I am directly behind you, but I'm looking between your legs.
Okay. I just need to know whether or
Alright,
not
so
you're in visual or
2d8 plus the d6.
Okay.
Sweaty elephant chest.
I have a 4 and a 5 on the d8s.
Okay, what's on 6?
Oh, 2.
So that's 9, 10, 11.
Yeah. What do I use one of my modifiers for this?
No.
Okay.
As this happens, I just look down. It's electric.
Do we know? I choose one of these, but
you
this
should
is
be a
typing,
doctor
right?
about that.
Because I can do force damage or lightning damage right now. I choose one, and it's that number.
Alright.
I'm probably just gonna stick with the lightning damage though.
Alright, so
Honestly,
They're ready.
not a whole lot of things
As-
to this force damage.
You see this Golemov is in front of you. You have a hard time seeing through his robes, and you are just hoping that you hit the
Testy.
the right.
You want
As
me to
you
use
cast-
instead of
Yeah, he's gonna hit the right testy.
As you charge the magical energy flowing through your arm, rearing it back and launching it forward.
You're not tapping.
Yes, you do a slight nut tap and he feels an electrical surge flow through his body as
You feel a constitution blow for more than 8 hours.
I think you just started a new kink.
as the bolt of lightning,
Wait, doesn't leather
as
kind
the
of bring out
chaos bolt just shoots forth
after
from
these scenes, though?
burning through his robes and hitting the right,
So
dealing
it's not as
some
big of a shock.
incredible
Yeah.
damage, leaving not a massive hole, but a good sized hole through his abdomen.
I did that.
And then
My bullets exploded.
I guess that's all I can do, I guess. 'Cause I've
Okay.
already used my other spell slot for the day.
I take credit.
Do I kill
So?
it? Is it dead?
No.
Oh.
Nowhere near dead, probably.
You're
So,
so arrogant, it's
up
gonna
next
piss me off,
is
and we're gonna end up fighting
the
at some point.
skeleton with the right on deck. So, the skeleton,
Oh, I forgot about skeleton.
seeing that a giant creature is now standing in front of his undead master.
Did that
Ooh. Ooh. A natural 20.
Oh.
Damn.
He does have a shield up though.
Damn, I thought that was a 10.
So, he gets to roll an extra d6 on damage.
That's not good.
3,
I had it.
Okay.
I know, I don't have a feeling.
4, plus an additional 2. That's sitting at 6 damage as of right now.
As of right now.
Yeah, well, sitting at 6 damage.
They, until I can, because I mean, I'm currently using hold to record.
Mm-hmm.
I can't actually give you what
That's
they
fine.
actually do,
I can make an understanding of what's going on.
possibly.
Yeah.
I survived 6 damage.
Alright.
But does the
from a
body
crit.
part survive 6 damage?
Hey, you might have a piercing out of it. He can hit you in the ear. You can just put a earring in.
Ah, okay. So,
You die.
as the skeleton rears back on the second, or on his turn for in drawing the arrow back, he takes aim and he takes a steady aim at your neck. Releases the arrow. The arrow flies forward, and he hits your neck, leaving an arrow now in your neck as you begin to bleed out. And 6 damage is dealt to you.
Our cleric means a cleric.
I got me on my turn.
Next up is the right.
Oh, wait.
He now has a hole in him.
But yes, I have the arrogance with my father. If you couldn't tell.
Have the arrogance of a fucking goblin.
Alright, so
I wish
for
we could
its
have
first
recorded
attack,
the first
it's
campaign.
just gonna reach out and touch you for a
Does it not try?
16.
Does not hit.
Okay,
It didn't ask consent.
Oh, wow.
No consent.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that net 20 is probably one of the only things that's going to touch me.
okay, yeah, fair enough.
Believe
So-
it or not, it's not.
I know, but like it's
I'm gonna touch you.
So, as he reaches out
Don't know
to attempt to touch you, he touches your shield and nothing really happens.
Shield bash his ass next turn.
And for
Next
its
round,
second
fuck.
attack, Does a 23 hit?
23 is gonna hit.
All right, it's going to.
God damn, what kind of modifiers that motherfucker got?
Don't worry, I promise. I will stuff the mountain in my mouth. In my
I'm probably
After we sell the tusks, because they go for a lot.
But if we sell the tusk, then it won't be worth, as much money because it'll be a damaged product. Then.
Not necessarily.
All right, and it's going to
They could have
deal
been broken off the back.
7 damage to you,
I'm knocked out.
slicing through your leg.
I'm knocked out at -2.
And with that, you come falling down to the side.
To the
Thank
side.
God
or
to the
top of
side.
Why would you bring that up?
Because do I fall forward onto him? Because I'm 8 foot tall.
Or does it fall to the side?
What do you weigh?
Actually, you know what?
312
Because you
pounds.
are on an incline, I would say you fall back.
Good job.
Oh,
You should have
thanks for bringing that up. Now I get to die too.
Not
So I would
necessarily.
like for you to roll a dexterity check to see if you move out of the way in time.
Would that be a check or saving throw?
Saving throw. Thank you.
Can I do my? Oh wait, that's a -2.
Well, no, it would be a
You're saying you got
it would be a
naked, huh?
check.
I don't.
He said no.
Oh God.
Was
I got
that?
+2 performance.
Maybe he's the starting himself.
I don't know if that helps.
So I don't have it.
13.
I would say you just barely managed to dodge out of the way in time.
His nuts just slapped me on the forehead as he falls over me.
What's the chances of 2 things above a 20?
Apparently very high.
Alrighty.
How you think that dream deer killed Azaron?
And I mean, you did jump right in front.
Yeah, because I wasn't expecting anything over a 20, really.
He's a tank. He's supposed to be in front.
I'm supposed to be
He's
there.
a cleric.
I'm a cleric tank.
Clerics can be tanks. They're usually tanks.
Do you have a way to heal me on your turn?
Paladins.
Believe it or not,
I mean,
clerics are
I have a
tanks.
spell for it, yeah.
Because if you can heal me, I can get us all in this.
All right.
My turn yet?
You have to roll a
I would
death
say
saving
yes.
throw.
It is now your turn.
Huh?
Don't you have
So-
to roll a death saving throw?
Hold up.
Depends on if he heals me before my turn.
So, as this plays out, you just kind of see him kind of go limp for a minute, and you just go up and pat him and say like, "Hey, buddy."
The right?
Huh?
The boss?
Huh?
No, the elephant.
On his leg.
You don't wake him up. Just
The-
give him a good old
No, the elephant.
Oh.
Luxodon.
How far away is it?
Okay.
Golem. You just like, hey, buddy, are you all right? And with that, you just see him start to
20 feet.
lean back
Which story?
as you're like, oh shit,
See this one or this one?
and
I use my bonus
roll
action.
to the
This one or this
side.
one?
I use my bonus action to
I'm
hide
saving that.
away from the falling Loxodon.
No, but you do manage to dodge out of the way in time.
Cool.
As you hit the ground,
The juice in
sending
the
a
ground?
huge echo across the chamber, going. Choo, 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 choo.
Was the right affected by the noise?
No.
Okay.
Oh, that's bad. That's 10 to hit.
That's a. What are you trying to hit?
Right?
That's a fail.
14 plus 5, so 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. Now we're talking some business. That'd be a 10 plus 3, so 13 total. That'd be max damage on that.
All right. So, with that, as you see the Luxodon fall, and you just kind of get a sinking feeling in the bottom of your stomach. Right as the right comes into view, you pull out your firearms and you fire one shot. You missed with the first one, right?
Yes.
You missed it. And bringing up the second shot, you fire. And the bullet or the round, just flies straight through the air as you see it kind of in slow motion as it pierces through the heart of the right, causing the right to kind of just slump forward, hitting onto its knees, and then falling forward.
But he's dead. Okay.
And with that, it is Galnik with Golemov on deck.
Alright. Do I see the skeleton?
I would say yes.
I'm beelining straight to that motherfucker next.
I
Okay.
would really appreciate it.
10, 15, 20,
My bad.
30.
I can only do 25.
Are you still in range?
His range is far.
Heal. Say heal him, I mean.
I have to be right up on him, or not
Oh,
supposed to
shit.
think, because I have to have, I think, healing hands.
Oh,
Yeah.
yep,
That's the thing where you.
Do you have that?
He does. If he's a paladin, yeah.
Yeah, you should
Do
have.
you want to do that instead of what you're doing?
Yeah, let me just make sure that I have.
You do have healing hands as a paladin.
I do? Okay. Then yeah, I'll do that.
I believe it's 5.
Yeah, I think you got 5 right now.
Yeah, you got 5 right now.
So you can stabilize him.
That's all I need.
He has the chance. Remember, you can
Yeah.
always roll a 1.
Yeah.
Okay, let me pull up the spell.
Or you can always just do like 1.
Yeah. Is that negative 2
Actually,
right
no,
now?
because it depends on how many points you want to give to the person.
Yeah, right now he's at negative 2, so you'd automatically have to give him at least 3 to get him back to 1.
No, he only has to do 2. Oh, well, back to 1, yeah.
Why don't I see the spell?
Sorry for us backseat DM.
No.
But as the race falls down like you did, you hear in the background, yes, that flying grace. I have an ego. It is a problem.
My problem is I want chaos.
You are all rivals to me. And I will make you suffer.
Okay.
Chaos is nice. I like a good bit of chaos as long as it's good.
So are you giving him?
Alright, I'm not seeing what the roll for that.
You don't. You get 5, and you can decide how many to give out.
So you will need to use at least 3 of them to get him 2-1.
Then yeah, I'll do that. Then yeah, I'll do that. Is that using
Alright.
my spell slots?
So no, you don't use any spell slots. It's the innate ability of the paladin.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
So you
you're
are
at 1 now.
stabilized at 1.
That's 5 a day, right? For a long rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it on me?
It depends. Is that all of Grolnik's turn?
I'm sorry, buddy.
How many feet did I move to get to him?
Where were you at?
Probably what it's for.
Pretty sure you're right in here.
I'm just 20 feet away.
So you probably moved like 10 feet? 15?
Yeah, 10 feet. So I'm going to use the extra 15 to.
The reason I put you there is because I already knew. I counted it when you asked me to begin with.
Okay, so I have 15 left then?
Yes.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, and I'm just. And now I'm going to.
Alright.
And that was an action, right? That wasn't like a bonus
Oh,
action.
yeah,
You're
that was an
behind me,
action.
so you should be behind me.
Alrighty. Well, you would be more to the side.
Oh yeah, because I dove out of the way. That's right.
Alrighty. Next is Golemov.
I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm gonna cast Aid.
All right.
Targeting me, Duretti. I can only target one of the other two. Who needs more help?
I mean, I think I'm
Neither of those are taking a hit.
Yeah, everybody besides me is full. But it also adds 5.
temporary.
Yeah. 5 HP, I think it lasts 24 hours.
Now that depends. Is it temporary or is it permanent?
It lasts 8 hours. Its duration is 8 hours. My spell bolsters my allies with toughness, resolve. Choose up to 3 creatures within range. Each target hits point maximal, and current hit points increase by 5 for the duration.
Okay.
So it doesn't.
Is the
So that sounds like it's a temporary thing.
Yeah, but it lasts for 8 hours.
Okay.
is the right wearing the amulet we're after?
You can make an investigation on your turn.
So I'm gonna cast that on me, Duretti, and her.
All right. Maori.
Yeah, so your max health goes up by 5, and your
Yeah.
current goes up by 5.
I think give it to him since he healed you.
What is it, 30-foot radius or something?
Yeah,
What's that?
30 feet.
All right.
And so I can still move, correct?
Okay, I am.
No, because
I
well,
fall out of that parameter, and he just is in the
Okay, well then
parameter.
I'll give it to him.
You get 5 extra health points.
All right. So to
Temporary.
get up is half of your movement. So you have 15 left.
Okay.
So as he puts his healing hands on you, the wound in your neck and in your thigh just, well, the wound in your neck closes up and now leaves a nice scar, small incision-like scar where the arrow had pierced. While the wound in your leg does not completely heal after his healing hands. However, when you cast Aid, the wound finishes closing and leaves a scar, a slash scar where the blade passed.
Alright.
And everyone else within the range of Aid feels a surge of energy come up upon them, and they feel heartier and healthier.
Alright, so since I used Aid as an action, I wouldn't be able to investigate, right?
I would say yes, you can.
Alright. I'm gonna get right, because that's what, 10 feet?
Yeah.
Across here?
5 feet.
5 feet?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get right up on the right and investigate to see if he is still, well, yeah. We'll try to investigate. I want to see if, I'm trying to think how to word this. I want to be able to use smell, but it's already an undead.
He smells like death.
He already gonna smell like that.
He smells like lavender.
I already have a plan for my turn.
I'm gonna.
I do too.
Who ended up with a piece of paper?
Huh?
That would be me.
You have a piece of paper?
I have it.
We all would know what the amulet looks like, right? Because we had the piece of paper in the description.
It didn't describe it like that. It said
Didn't?
amulet. No.
It just gave the location of where the amulet was.
Actually, when I'm able to use my heal, just get the helmet a little bit more instead
could,
of
yeah.
investigating.
Yeah. Roll one of your hit dice. Oh wait, hold up. Let me double check something real quick. Okay, so it does cost an action.
To investigate?
No, to use the kit.
Okay, so I wouldn't be able to consider an
No,
arcane.
and it only stabilizes a creature that has 0 hit points. Without needing to make a wisdom
Oh,
or
well,
medicine
see, I
check.
can make a wisdom or medicine check.
No, it wouldn't help you out anyways, because all it would do is just stabilize you to 0. It wouldn't-
Without making the hit, without making the wisdom.
No. So in order to, the kit negates the need to make
Oh, okay.
a medicine slash wisdom slash medicine check. And the kit itself, all it does is just stabilize you to 0. It doesn't give you any more health.
Is that all?
I'm trying to think. So I'm going to investigate him. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to. I don't know. If trying to smell his ass would help or not.
Don't touch him.
I wouldn't touch it. I'm going to try to use my trunk to smell if I can sense anything unusual, if he's still alive or anything like that or smell.
Okay.
Because I rolled an advantage on that. So that is investigation, which is intelligence. 17?
He smells dead.
Do I see anything on him?
You see make a perception check.
You see a shirt?
He has clothes on.
No, that was.
Perception.
I had a
Can I
question.
just use my passive?
A snug vest?
12. Because my regular perception was
How many
a
ones?
6.
So you see a thin line of gold kind of around the back of his neck, and it goes to the front.
Say that.
Okay.
Alright. They're ready. Or are you done?
Yeah.
They're ready.
Do I notice the gold too, or is that just something that he noticed?
If you choose to make a perception.
Can I just, I guess if I want, gold chain.
It takes an action to check that, though, doesn't it? Or is it? Oh. Well, yeah, let's roll perception and see what I see on him. That is a 19.
You do indeed see the gold chain that is around his neck.
Alright, my action is going to be to run up and try to take it off the body.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check.
My sleight of hand is +4 because I'm proficient with +2. And that is a 22.
You take it off his neck.
Okay, I have the amulet now. We can go on.
Well, I mean, you still have the other skeleton to deal with.
Somebody else deal with it.
Let's
Speaking of the skeleton.
With that, it is now the skeleton's turn.
I have the necklace. I need some scraps, so I'll make
10,
some
14.
Who's he trying to shoot at? Because what's the standing range? Because I'm standing over the right.
The standing range is 80 to 320.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, right here, what's the stance like? Because I'm kind of over the right. I don't know if, I'm wondering, is he able to see the goblin?
He is just barely able to see the goblin. So with that in mind, okay, does a 12 hit you?
What do I look for
Look at the shield,
AC.
armor class. 12. The 12 does hit you. So with that, he will now.
I was trying to hope you weren't in his line of sight. Because he... How big was the right?
It's a medium creature.
So when he fell over and where I'm standing at, he's able to see a 4-foot goblin even though he's off of the ledge.
Not that big of a ledge.
Okay.
Alright, so 5 damage coming to you.
Okay.
Get back to your regular full health.
Yep. Which is 8 currently, 'cause I already took 4.
Alright,
Well,
and with that is going to be Priority.
Okay.
with Grolnick on deck.
Sorry.
But it was got behind
So,
me and able to
question, am I already able to use, so, I use aid, am I able to use another spell slot for aid?
Yeah, you can. So, however many spell slots you have. So, like, if you have, let's say you have 3 level 1s and 2 level 2s. Well, if you cast a level 1, or if you want to cast a level 1 spell, you have 5 times to use that. That is the 3 initial level 1 slots plus the 2 level 2 slots.
Okay.
You're
So
just-
I can use the same spell over and over in those slots, is what I'm asking.
If it's a level 1 spell,
Well,
yes.
Like, yeah.
And then level 2, you can only use level 2 and up slots, level 3 and up slots.
Alright, so the first shot was an 18 plus 5 to hit,
That hits.
and the second shot was a 3 plus 5 to hit.
That one does not hit.
Oh my. Ooh, damn. So that's gonna be like the lowest damage I could possibly do to it, so 4 damage, piercing.
You said 4?
Yes sir, yes sir.
Alright. It has a bullet hole in bone now.
I'm sure. Which bone?
Humorous.
Yeah.
And it starts laughing.
Appreciate the compliment.
Your rifling must be insane on these damn pistols.
Or it starts moving its jaw up and down like it's laughing. And you just hear
I told you I made them.
clicking.
Yeah, I'll do it better.
Alright.
And then?
I did my movement and then I did my 2 shots. That's it.
Okay. Grolnick, you're up.
Alright.
With Golemov on deck.
Are there gonna be any complaints if I take the skeleton skull with us?
Not by me.
Okay. I want to make it into a little lantern with my
Alright. So, I'm gonna take my
hand
crossbow, my hand crossbow, and I'm gonna shoot again. It is within the effective range.
Okay.
Just measured it out.
Alright. 11 plus.
It's just
Still 11.
Oh, it's a miss. So you run up as fast as your little dwarf legs can carry you. You load the crossbow bolts again, and you pull the trigger, and it goes past the skeleton.
Somehow,
Or-
the bolt goes this way.
No.
It goes between his ribs.
Yeah, it goes between his ribs, dealing no damage to the skeleton whatsoever.
Alright, now before I even look here, question.
Uh-huh.
How many level 1 spell slots do I start with?
You are a paladin?
Yes.
I don't believe
I know 3
paladins.
spells, but I start with 2. So,
Well, you're a little bit.
So you don't gain any spell slots until you hit level 2.
Okay. Alright, yeah, that's in my hand.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Golemov with Durety on deck.
Okay. Let's see if I can do this better. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I see your fancy thingy? I want to make sure you're still going to be in range. If I'm on the square.
If you're on that,
He would be out of range, it looks like.
I am out of range.
Alright, how
You
far
probably-
back?
The only person that you would get would be them.
You need to go back to.
Here.
Can I get you from here?
Just barely.
Okay, but I can.
Yes.
Alright. So I'm gonna move. Shit. I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4. Move here. That's 25 feet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast Aid again,
Okay.
targeting me, her, and him.
Do you still have yours from earlier?
Yeah.
So it's just gonna.
No, it would just swap.
That just swaps.
Yep. It would do nothing for him because they're temporary.
Okay.
Then you guys have
I accept temporary hit points. What we doing here?
It increases your hit points and your max hit points by 5
Do you remember
temporarily.
how much damage I took last round?
5.
Okay.
Well, it increases your hit points by 5, and then it increases.
So I get 5, 10 hit points.
Yeah. So it will just replace the max hit points, right?
Yes.
So where I went to 6 last time, I'm now casting. I go back to an 11.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, no. Because
You would put it in the temporary.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's not your.
because the help expires after so long, it's technically temporary.
Does that help expire?
Like,
Or is it just the?
You go back to
The way,
normal health.
at least the
every
way that
8 hours.
I read the spell,
Your
it seemed
spell
like it
bullshits your
extended.
allies. Shoots up to 3. Each target's hit points maximum. Their current hit points increase by 5 for the duration.
yeah, so like, since my max hit points are 11 before you did that, it'd be 16
for your
now.
max.
But instead of actually changing it, you put it down where it says temporary.
Yeah.
And,
Main thing is before I actually cast it, I want to make sure it's gonna increase my actual hit points back to 11.
No,
Or if
we're
I'm just
not
gonna
doing
chill
that.
at 6.
You're just going to chill at 6.
yeah.
But that's.
But before they can do any damage to your actual hit points, they have to get rid of
The temporary ones.
So I appreciate that. That's actually going to help my skill set.
Well, then I'm actually not gonna do that because
It would just be a waste of the spell slot.
yeah, it'd be a waste of the spell slot.
Oh.
Is the skeleton humanoid?
I appreciate
And
that.
dead.
I'm not gonna do that.
I'm not. It's not humanoid. No. Anything that's living and bipedal. Well, I say bipedal. I will let you know when it's humanoid.
Okay, my main thing was I was wondering if I could cast Charm Person on
No.
it.
It's not a person, man.
Well, in that case, I was here. So I was here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Leave me alone with that thing.
6. That's all I can really do. Unless. Did it say I could throw shit with my trunk?
Yes.
What kind of cantrips do you have?
I have Druidcraft, Friends, and Mending.
Straight up.
Trying to see. Trying to see what I can throw at it.
Throw your short staff at it.
A javelin.
I don't have a jet. Oh, what all kind of explorer's pack? I don't remember.
Yeah, we didn't really go through it. Well, I mean, we did.
There'll be a bunch of that when I get home. Thing we won't include.
All right, we have a bed pack, a
Jeez,
backpack,
awesome.
bedroll, mess kit, tinder box, 10 torches, 10 days of rations, a water skin, and a hemp rope.
Okay. I want to grab another torch out of my explorer's pack. Use Druidcraft to light it. And use my trunk to throw it at the skeleton.
Wait. What if
Oh.
you shoot height to the road?
I have 8 more. Some of the
You
other
also
ones
take it
went
above the
out.
ground afterwards.
No,
But,
they
I
actually
mean,
last for
I
4
know
hours.
it's-
Oh, okay.
And y'all haven't been in it that long.
Okay, well then, yeah, I'm still gonna hold on to the.
I would say y'all been in here maybe an hour and a half.
All right. So, what do I roll for that? That's a makeshift.
1d4.
Well, I'm saying that rolling for attack
It would still be a d20.
and just plus strength. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
7.
Does not hit, and so you throw the torch and it kind of goes over him.
Don't see anything behind it.
A wall,
All right.
stone.
That's all I can do.
All right, they're ready
Alright.
with the skeleton on deck. The skeleton is giving y'all a hard time.
We're just
I
trying to
have
give them a hard time.
I have a dart that I would like to just yeet at the skeleton.
Okay. What's the range on the dart?
I don't fucking know. Give me a second.
Use the high ground.
It's not a bad idea. Oh,
20 to 60.
Yeah, photo here. You can move.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Where you got? 30?
Yep.
30 or 30?
How does the goblin have more foot range than you?
You tell me, D.
I want to know how a goblin has the same foot range as me.
It's only 30.
I don't
away.
make the rules.
You
No, I
do
don't.
make the rules.
Can,
That's actually
does,
what you do.
does the skeleton look like it's weakening any?
You can see cracks in his bone.
Okay.
There's a bullet
Well-
hole in it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna aim for his fucking face with this dart, right?
Okay.
And I'm going to use Fury of the Small.
Okay.
Extra damage for bigger enemies equal to my level. Yeah. I don't know how that works. I guess I get +1 damage
Yeah.
because that's my level.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I just realized I'm straight in his line of sight of me.
It's piercing
I'm gonna have
damage.
to move.
What's your speed? You're 4'11".
The 18 hit.
I'm 8'2".
Alright, well I do 1d4 plus 1.
Yep.
Get behind me and squat.
Block me while I kiss.
Prone, go prone and shoot it from the prone position.
Hey, listen, you already had your jewels tickled once.
You want to take it again? I told you we started a king.
That's 5.
Okay, yeah.
I'll have to rename the title of this
I
episode,
specifically
Kingstarter.
aim for the skull part though. Can I be specific about it?
No.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
So now there's just a dart sticking in his skull.
I was hoping I'd crack the skull so he could name his bow as well.
I don't know why I'm not.
So you can
I'm
do
not
what?
sure either, but
So the archer couldn't aim his bow as well if it's like caved in right here as I saw it. It's just
In
dark.
there, it's a dart.
Yeah.
There's no real force behind it other than your arm.
Alright, well I dealt my 5 damage. Who's next? I think that's all I
It
can
is
do.
the skeleton's turn now.
Fuck that skeleton. I press a button and the head explodes with the explosive dart.
Let's see. He's going to take
He's gonna take these
aim at.
gargoyles.
We're going to take aim at. He's going to take aim at Gromnik. And does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Perfectly.
You still have the additional 5 hit points though. So.
Yeah, but it's the principle that matters. He's cheating. He's cheating.
4 damage.
Go in.
You still have the +1.
I am literally dropping my dice down the dice tower.
I don't care.
I have.
You could be
stats-
dropping like a nut and just making shit up as you go. Nobody would even know.
I have legitimate stats for a DM.
Oh
I
yeah?
can send them to you.
Legitimate stats for a DM.
Yes.
If we ever do a homebrew campaign, I'm doing my idea of selling you outside.
Look, man, if you want to be invited to some Dungeons and Dragons games, I can invite you.
Alright.
If you're in this area.
Yeah, dude, that looks awesome.
Okay, we'll see. Whenever we do something.
Next
I can
is
invite you.
Mayari's.
Mayari. Okay, Mayari is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. First shot's gonna miss.
What up with body slam? You're like fucking 300 pounds.
Second shot's gonna miss.
Alright, so you whip out your guns, spinning them around, gunslinger style, and pop them off, and he epically miss.
There goes that ego. Now I'm getting a
And
little
you're like,
frustrated.
you see, I hit it.
See, there's a bullet in the skull. That's a dart, fucker.
I am visibly getting frustrated.
With that, it is Grolnick's turn.
Really?
Yes.
No, you died. Sorry.
The bullet ricocheted and got you right between the eyes.
30.
Good lord.
No, I gotta get 25. Fuck.
Do you not have any ranged weaponry?
I mean, I have the crossbow. I have javelin.
Beat that bitch.
But I mean, it's still in the non-effective range, so I'm just getting close to him at this point.
Okay.
I can do
Did you
within
write down
5 feet,
smite?
Still do
Do what?
Never mind, you don't get smite yet.
That's a level 3.
Yeah.
Level 3 or 5.
When you pick your domain.
Yeah, it'd be level 3.
Let's
So
see.
sure, big picking up domain.
How long is the javelin?
About 5 feet.
I mean,
Well, 6 inches on a good day.
I would say it's probably. I mean, it's made in proportion to you because you start off with it.
About the size of a dragon.
Oh god, so how long would my javelin be if I had one?
Made to proportion of you.
You have a lance. You wouldn't have a javelin? The fuck?
So I mean, it's probably like. What's your height currently?
4 foot.
Probably like 5 foot.
Oh, I have a 9.
So you're saying that for it to be effective, I have to be within 30 to 120 feet. Meaning, if I have a javelin 10 feet away from him, I'm not gonna just hit him with it.
As long as you're not 5 feet away from you, it doesn't get disadvantage from my understanding.
It's a range if I throw it.
I mean, I don't have to worry about that. I got a feat that just fucking neglects that shit.
You can try.
Yeah,
The main thing is he rolling with a disadvantage.
I'd have.
Yes.
Because he's short.
That's alright. I know how to cook. I'll cook me some greens. That'll grow you.
Alright,
Should have ate your greens as you was growing up.
I'm gonna throw a javelin at him, I guess. Since I'm
Yeah,
right
two
here.
nat
20s.
Ah,
It's a 18 and a 14.
16.
That's actually decent.
It hits.
Yeah.
Alright, so roll damage.
I'd say that was pretty decent. That should at least nick him.
6.
Oh shit!
Alright,
Max
so-
damage.
What you do is you're like, man, fuck this shit. Because you are now just hot, red, angry. You reach up onto your back, grab a javelin, pull it forward, and just yeet it as it flies through the air. Kind of surprisingly, with how much anger and force you're through with it, it pierces through the chest, through the ribs of this skeleton. And the skeleton, as it flies back, with the javelin in the middle of his chest, just kind of begins to crumble apart, leaving trails of bone in the path of the javelin.
Yay! And I immediately
Can I retrieve my
immediately
dart?
say, nice shot, but it was extremely sloppy. You just got lucky.
Yes, you can go up and retrieve your dart.
Sweet.
And with that, you have the amulet.
I get all the
One of y'all have the amulet, and one of y'all knows about the amulet.
I attempt to craft medicine out of the bone meal I used earlier.
Oatmeal's fertilizer.
Not here.
I don't like being out one.
Can I search the other dead body to see if there's anything of value on it before we
Just
leave?
bones.
This thing? Not
That's
the skeleton.
That's
the
the
other
right.
thing.
That's the right.
Yeah.
You already searched it.
Oh,
I
okay.
want to search the skeleton.
There's bone
I want to
and a
grab-
dart.
Was the right wearing clothes?
I'm gonna grab.
There's a javelin in his fucking chest.
Armor.
Any kind of cloth?
I mean, it was tattered, like worn.
That's fine. I can use it for bandages.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to grab my javelin back and 3 bones.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to pick up some kind of torn cloth, some
Alright.
tattered clothing.
Yeah.
Can I turn to you and be like, we should go back to those tables in that other room? The embalming tools we're sitting on, the big ass tables, we should go back to them. And put them in your shop.
I thought we already had the tools.
We
Oh,
have the
the
tools,
tables.
the tables.
I have tables in my shop though.
Yeah, but we could sell these.
Are
really
you
wanna
really
keep-
gonna take this?
We have a loxodon, you can put one under each arm.
I
Wait,
thought-
what's your strength? Never mind, shit. He can only, like, help carry one.
I can
I can
carry
carry it
one.
with 360.
Oh, yeah, he can put a fucking table under each arm.
Are these like?
Yeah, let's do it.
We're just
Stones.
completely looting this fucking dungeon.
Fuck it, let's do
We're
it.
going back for all. How many tables were in the room with the embalming thing?
2.
Alright,
Alright, we're taking both of them, and you get,
I get a table, you get a table?
Yeah, and we'll tell them they can get like a gold or
Nah,
something.
bitch, this is a roof over my head.
Alright,
Be-
first things first, what's the order of march out of here?
You're going last. Because I'm out of spells. I cannot create water to get your ass out of here.
So we got Grom going first.
I'm gonna
So
go
are the
second.
walls still kind of parted from where I rolled that at 20?
This,
It was this corridor.
no. Not from when you rolled a nat 20. I mean, it just felt like they got lighter.
Okay.
They didn't actually get lighter.
Alright, so 2 squishies are in between the 2 tanks as we're leaving.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'll trade my table for
With
some
that,
scrap.
roll a strength check.
3!
You,
Get stuck again?
you get 3 feet in, you get stuck. As everyone else is continuing to walk on.
I'm making a loud noise with my trunk to try to alert them.
Alright, y'all hear the noise.
Okay.
I guess
I
I
got-
go back to try and help.
What's it worth to you to get unstuck?
My strength size, I can pull out.
No. What's it worth to you to get
How
unstuck?
far away is this goblin from me?
My-
Save 5 foot. Save 5 foot.
What's, what was the order of march again? It was
He's
you.
First.
And then they're just 2 in between, so.
So,
I was before him though.
Yeah.
okay, so he's 10 feet. He's right there in front of you.
I was about to grab you my goddamn trunk and yeet your ass.
That's fine.
That's
That's actually something I wanted to do on the way out. Because you said there was a vent hole. I wanted you to keep me up out of the vent hole.
I'm gonna kind of try to do like I done last time, kind of turn my head and try to push off.
Alright.
And I guess I will
Make a
Fucking roll to get out of the dungeon
make
now.
a strength with advantage.
You know, I was just playing, man. I'll help you.
Nat 20!
Again, as if the walls got wider, you managed to push yourself out of this
I'm
area.
gonna run out of the dungeon now. Wait, don't fuck with me. I have the amulet. We don't get paid unless I turn this amulet in.
I like this. What'd you get?
Don't fuck with me.
I think I remember.
You could just
See, I like neutral.
I think I like the one that Bubba
Yeah,
had.
but then I just don't have to show up anymore. I can just stay home if he kills me.
I think that was a short.
Yeah.
Hey, since we're out of the dungeon now, can I get some scrap from you?
Well, I wanted to talk to you about something.
What's up?
Hold on, I'm at where I just got unstuck.
Uh-huh.
I don't like these damn fucking.
I have the amulet.
Hold on.
I can just destroy it before you get to me, and we have nothing to take back. I can turn it into scrap real fucking quick. I want to know what the fuck you're looking
gonna
about.
break this amulet?
Dude,
I was gonna say about charm personing you and just taking.
I'm not a person. I'm not humanoid. I'm a goblin.
You are a humanoid.
Oh shit. I'm too short. You can't reach me. You've already used both your spells.
No, I haven't. I only used one aid.
Oh shit. Yep. What's the range on it?
30? No,
Oh shit.
charm person, yeah, 30.
I thought it was I thought it would be line of sight.
Alright, then. I'm gonna bellow at the goblin to watch itself.
Alright. So you hear this loud, deafening noise saying, "Watch yourself!"
Keep the audio.
I have it in my pocket right now.
But
That
then-
doesn't bother me.
I mean, do y'all want to do anything else while y'all are here in the dungeon? Or y'all want to leave?
What else is there?
Well, I mean, as we were walking back and everything, I was going to talk to
Yeah, we have business to attend to.
the goblin
Alright.
about an actual business dealing where he's not actually trying to screw me over or steal my ideas.
Okay.
Actually, according to this, me just seeing it, I knew exactly how to make one because I'm an artificer too.
I understand that, but I believe you're stealing my idea. That's
I'm
actually
not-
my flaw thing. That
I'm just here to-
legitimately my thing. I believe he's trying to steal it. I believe he's trying to steal it. Everybody is trying to steal it.
Everybody's trying to steal it.
If I do something like that, it's going to be modified. Alright, this is character to character talking now. Let's,
Yeah.
cause I'm ready to go home and shower in bed, honestly.
What do you think about an actual partnership other than just, on these things? Like we can actually use one of the tables set up for you.
What happened to our tables when you got stuck?
Oh, I never grabbed them.
I thought you did.
No, y'all were still all in the
Or
hallway.
leaving from the other one.
Oh.
Yeah,
I don't
grabbing your table now or
I'll
not.
let you sell the
I
potion.
don't care.
Well, anyway, but we forgot the tables. Anyway, fuck
Fuck
it.
them tables.
Well, no, we had to get back to the main corridor to go to the other one and grab the tables.
You said you weren't grabbing the tables, though.
Yeah, if you're not
I'm just
gonna-
being my nature. I'm chaotic neutral.
If you're not gonna grab the tables, that's fine. then,
I had no clue y'all wanted to grab the tables.
Yeah, y'all didn't tell them anything. It's just to help y'all know
It
what's
was
going
just
on.
too much work and too much dead weight.
Yeah, we were just
Yeah, fuck
talking
the
and
tables.
walking.
Alright. So do y'all leave the dungeon?
Yeah, we leave the dungeon.
Okay.
Everybody's cool with leaving the dungeon. I don't really give a fuck about the tables.
Do I need to roll a strength check to make it through the door?
No,
Now,
because the door was wide enough. The door to the
We,
dungeon was
we
wide
can
enough.
actually go into business dealings.
Off.
Yeah, off like through the party chat and shit, and have everything arranged next time and go ahead.
Alright.
So we just go ahead and set it up. We're already here.
Well, I mean, everybody's ready to go home, and I mean, it is after midnight.
So as y'all get back to the
I have to
To
make a
the
pit stop
Dusty
on the way
Nail.
back.
A pit stop on the way back.
Yeah.
y'all.
Okay.
Alright, so what do you want to do?
I'm gonna make a fake
Out of what?
out of the scrap that I have stashed in his dumpster. Wait, no, we're not near your. Are we near your place?
No.
Oh fuck.
Are we just out in the woods?
And you were in Ravnica to begin with. So you would be nowhere near his dumpster.
Oh, shit.
You're well traveled.
Are we just in the woods, I guess?
Y'all are on the road traveling back to Nicholas City.
Are we around?
I give them the
Yes.
scrap as
You are currently traveling through woods.
As a down payment.
Okay.
yeah, as part of an arrangement. I give them some scrap now,
Okay.
but I mean,
Is any of it similar to gold?
We can roll for it.
Yeah.
if I have anything similar.
I mean,
Other than gold
I'm
coins.
sorry, they're carrying gold coins.
Yeah.
They just melt down the gold coins.
I have the tools for it.
Nat 20.
Alright, you have gold.
Okay, so I make the fake. And I'm like, here, no hard feelings, Mr. Lockstone, because you can just crush me. You take the medallion. And I give you the fake.
I don't trust him.
Insight.
Roll for insight. Look at all this little cheap.
Would this
knockoff.
fall under trying to charm me into believing?
No.
I can intimidate
It would
you.
be deception.
I was gonna say, well, I would roll with advantage against that.
I get a +2 intimidation, so we can try it like that.
That's a 7.
You believe him.
I'm still skeptical.
So this is, we're gonna let them, me and you are gonna trail behind because we're talking business. And I'm like, yeah, this is the real one. What do we want to do with this since we're business partners now?
Well, first we want to make sure that we keep it secret for now, unless somebody who actually knows what the fuck they're talking about.
I want to see what the merchant says about the fake.
Because I mean, I agree with you on the chaos thing, but I mean,
You also want to make a profit.
I want to make a profit and not go to prison. I know it's probably something that doesn't matter to you, but it kind of.
Yeah.
We're business partners now. You got to keep me in mind as well.
I got you.
Okay, since we're in the forest,
Uh-huh.
I want to look for all sorts of plant matter. Plants, flowers, mushrooms.
You see it all.
You see, oh, like
Can I
you're
try to collect
ripping-
some plants for medicine?
Survival.
I see it all.
Survival
so-
roll.
Are we gonna do the
You
interaction
see us
with
playing the
the
game now.
one who sent us on the quest tonight, or are we gonna do that next time?
So would
We're
this fall
gonna do it
under?
tonight. Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna finish it up.
If he notices that it's a fake, we're gonna have to give him the real one here gold.
15.
So, question: would I be able to smell the difference?
You managed to collect some medicinal herbs, huh?
Would I be able to smell the difference?
It's the same
What?
metal.
Like using not that. Like on the plants, would I be able to use scent to determine?
I would say yes. You have been part of the Selesnya Conclave?
So would I be able to roll this with advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
I might need this, but if you just want to take it.
Yeah.
Ah,
I mean, a
damn!
lot of fun.
Still not good. That's a 9.
2.
I rolled a 9. 4.
You managed to find 3.
Okay.
Alright. So,
Pieces?
is there anything else y'all would like to do on y'all's travel?
Are these?
Nope.
Just give me these?
Alright, so y'all make it back to the Rusty Nail Inn. Y'all go up to the barkeep and he says, "How was the journey?"
He got stuck a lot.
A little rough.
I believe it. As he leans over, looks at the door. I believe it.
So
Well, did y'all get the amulet?
he's got it.
Can I get a night's rest first?
Mm,
We're already talking to him. I mean, we can go get a night's rest just after.
This is what I was given. I did not personally collect it. This is what I was given because I had him to my dad.
Alright, he takes it.
Yeah, that's not suspicious at all.
He asks, alright, now where's the real one?
Oh shit.
I used my trunk to point at the goblin. He gave it to me. Ask him.
And he just
Oh
looks
shit,
over at
I
you.
made that as a keepsake. Here's the real one.
Thank you. He checks it again.
Where's the real?
Alright. Thank you.
Yeah, because I only gave him enough to make one
And
mistake.
then here is, and he presents you all the pouch of gold. And it is 120 gold pieces.
Split between everybody.
I'll take 20, give him 40, but you get 30.
Divide
It is 30 gold pieces each.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Alright.
Well, here,
Well,
here's
thanks for somebody
5
who-
for your troubles.
If somebody who was sitting there like I want gold and chaos and shit like that, that's all.
He is big as fuck. I am small as fuck. There's a limit to my chaos.
Is this a long rest?
And yes, y'all do stay the night in the inn and receive a long rest along with a level up, which we will get into next session.
Alright. So, with that, I hope you all enjoyed tonight's session. Again, we will try and do a little bit better on the camera situation and everything. I hope you all enjoyed. Remember to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Later.